This one out.
All right, here we go.
Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go, baby.
Are you ready?
Good Monday morning, JP. 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, 800-771-1025. That is the phone number. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I understand. Good morning, Monica and Diz. What's happening, everybody?
Good morning.
What up?
Nobody had a better weekend than someone we know.
Yeah, Mike O was in the studio, huh?
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? Congratulations.
Thank you. I did it all myself. I scored. I rebounded.
For those of
Assisted
you
Jalen to get us 45 points. It was great.
For those of you who don't know, Mike O is a huge Knicks fan and was able to get to San Antonio for Game 5. There was, I can honestly admit, there was an effort to try to get you to the Garden, but that one didn't work out. But it turns out it worked out for the best. So, what was that whole situation like? He's a huge Knicks fan.
It was. So, I mean, this whole postseason has been like, all right, you get when they were down 2-1 against Atlanta, you're going like, all right, it's the same old Knicks. Then they, start bashing threes and they kill Atlanta. Then they go ahead and do the same thing, to Cleveland. And then, you see it here in San Antonio and they win the first two games and you're like, wow, they could really do it. And then they're down 29 in Game 3, right?
Yeah.
Not Game 3. Game 3, they lose 115, 111. Game 4, they're down 29. You go, here it goes. The same old Knicks. It's a Knicks thing if they were to win the first two games to lose the next 4. And sure enough, they come back in that game. And before all this happened, I knew I had the ticket to San Antonio, which was great.
Right.
And I'm going like, you know what? I'll take a sweep over that just to secure that we have a championship.
No.
No,
Seriously.
What's funny? Monica brought that up too. She was wondering how you felt about that. I was wondering how you felt about that as well.
You were my first thought when I knew the Knicks had lost Game 4. You were my first thought. I'm like, Mike gets to see his team win.
Well, yeah, it was Game 3.
Hopefully they win, right?
Yeah, everybody said,
you're
going to Game 5. And I'm going like, the sweep would have been fine with me, really, because you don't understand, having been a fan and old enough, obviously, the last time they won in 73.
Didn't you work for the Knicks?
I did. I interned in their PR department in Ewing's rookie year.
That's crazy.
So I still keep in contact with my old boss. I should have stood up there and kept the job, and I didn't, like an idiot. But I worked for the Knicks and the Rangers in their PR department. It was great. But then it was also terrible because they were 24-58 that year. They absolutely sucked.
But that's my whole thing is why I'm so why everybody's so excited for you. Why there was a very concerted effort to get you to a game. Because you lived, and as a Bills fan, I understand, you lived through the crap. Like, you remained loyal. I mean, of course you're going to bash them because, it's tough not to and when they suck or whatever. But, like, you still remained loyal I have a question for you as far as this specific team. You've watched all the teams you intern, obviously, you just said. You watched all the games as a diehard fan, or, as many as you can, I guess, because there's an insane amount of games. Was there something initially in the season that you just felt, because I know as a USF fan, sometimes I just feel it, like that this team is something
I love how
special.
we're interviewing him like he was the coach.
I'm excited for him.
Well, there was a couple things. I mean, I don't know how much time you guys have, but like the whole story of this team is just, it was years in the making.
Okay.
And if you are a Knicks fan and you follow the team for as long as I did, everybody hated, up until this year, everybody hated James Dolan because they just thought that he threw away money. He would do stupid things like, get Charles Oakley kicked out of the Garden for life and not let him back in.
Yeah, he's not a good dude. He's not a good dude. I don't care how he came off with his little interview with his giant fake teeth.
Yeah, with his peach coat, stuff like that.
He's not a good dude. Like, he has people, and this is a true story. He has facial recognition. Madison Square Garden owns a bunch of venues. They own, obviously, the Garden. They own Sphere. They own Radio City Music Hall.
The Beacon.
And the Beacon.
Yeah.
So one thing he does, he's got facial recognition in all those spots.
Yeah.
And he also has the faces of anybody who works at any law firm that has ever sued him. And there was a mother who took her daughter to see the Rockettes who was an attorney, took her daughter to see the Rockettes at Radio City Music Hall, and she got thrown out because she worked for a law firm that sued him years
Yeah.
before.
Petty. That's
True
And he
story.
wasn't even joking. There was no talking away. Nope.
That's
bye.
petty.
Threw
Yeah.
her out. She had to wait outside while the daughter was inside with the rest of the So he doesn't really do historically anything to make people like him.
Yeah, PR wise, he's
Sucks.
I will say he's getting better, and he's turning over at this
amazing
late
that-
stage.
It's amazing how that happens when you win.
Yeah. So take it back to that when they got Leon Rose. I mean, the Phil Jackson experiment just didn't work. They had coaches. They had Kurt Rambis, who was watching porn on his computer at the office and got caught and tweeting out stuff.
I was gonna say, and got caught.
They got caught.
That's,
Yeah,
Who
and,
hasn't watched porn?
they had this one coach, Fisher, who was a coach, flew cross country to see his girlfriend, and Matt Barnes, an ex-player, beat the crap out of him. So I mean, the Knicks were like
Wow.
a storyboard laughing stuff. So then, go back to when they got Jalen Brunson. Everybody wanted Donovan Mitchell. The tabloids, if you go back to New York Post, the Daily
Yeah.
News, they were screaming at the top of the hilltops they wanted Donovan Mitchell. And when Jalen Brunson first got signed, people were dogging the pick.
I love
Because-
to go back on like Twitter or social media and see all the fans complaining.
Oh, yeah.
And now let's go back and retweet those with
And-
what actually
right.
happened.
And now they're saying it was the greatest free agent signing of all
Oh,
time.
yeah.
in the
I mean,
history of the NBA.
he's definitely 1A, like everybody said. Is he a 1A guard? And when he was in Dallas, he was a sixth man. He wasn't even a starter.
Right. The conversation around here already, and I think because everybody's in the moment and they get caught up in
Oh,
things.
absolutely.
But it's
It's
not
New York, too.
just some wise ass on social media. It's actually the press here are saying that there should be a statue
yeah.
of Jalen Brunson outside
Okay.
Madison Square
All
Garden. I'm
right.
like,
Let's,
okay, let's dial it
Well,
back.
hold on.
And the only reason I'm saying to dial it back is let him retire, build the statue.
Yeah.
What kind of egomaniac are you going to breed?
Yeah.
If all of a sudden he's walking past a statue on himself into work, you know what I'm saying?
That'd be
Forever
kinda
he's
cool,
got. Well, yeah, I mean, but that shouldn't
No,
happen.
but he's got some time. But look, he definitely made the statement that he's guard 1A. He's definitely the leader team, captain clutch. And it's just so they got him. Nobody wanted him in the beginning. They were bemoaning the pick. They thought Leon Rose was off his rocker, giving him all that money. Guy took a $113 million pay cut to come to New York.
Well, he didn't take a pay cut. He took $113 million less.
Yeah. That's
Less
still-
than what he could have got from other teams. But there was a
Exactly.
reason he wanted to come to the Knicks. It was with the
Right.
dad, the whole
This
the
is
whole
my
spiel.
point. Like, I feel like everything you're saying, and I'm sure there's more of, like, does somehow, I mean, I'm not going to say destiny, but like somehow something about this team felt special to the point where like, because that's that X factor.
I mean,
like, you
you-
can put all the brand names together, all the big money people, but there might be something missing, that X factor where they all.
The final piece, there were two final pieces. And one, getting Josh Hart over on the team was great. I mean, he obviously played with Brunson before. But then a couple years ago, before last season, when they got Karl Anthony Towns, but they had to get rid of Dante DiVincenzo and Julius Randle. And if it wasn't for Julius Randle years ago, the Knicks still would have been a laughingstock because before Brunson came over, he was the one guy that everybody respected. And that dog could play all 48 minutes. He was
So-
a monster on there.
Let's go to Saturday night,
Yeah.
Game 5 in San Antonio. You're in the building. They're down again. Right? What
Which,
is?
I mean, but yeah, that's like,
well,
you don't
go
think they're
ahead.
going to lose, right? I mean, I'm assuming at that point, like, you would
nobody's
still-
thinking they're going to lose
I
because
don't
they
think
came
so.
back in every single
Yeah,
game.
that's-
But
They're-
being
except-
there, and even though they have, you're still, my heart
Of
was
course.
going,
Well, yeah.
They're
Of
down
course.
17 in the third quarter. And I'm
How
going,
approximately, how many Knicks fans were in that building?
Half.
Oh, that's awesome.
Half.
How bad were the Spurs
Half.
fans? How annoyed
Half.
are the Spurs if that's what's happening?
The whole, so I was in the upper deck,
Oh, I
the
love
whole
it.
section, the 5 rows, I was like in row 12, nothing but blue in front. There were 2 Spurs fans to the right. Everybody else in that section was wearing blue. It was louder. Like when the cheering happened, it was just like when Mitch when he got that rebound at the end, off the place
Right.
went nuts. Nothing like I've ever seen.
Did you stay for the trophy ceremony
yeah.
and everything?
Can't leave.
Yeah, you don't
for
wait
the whole
53
thing?
years to just go home.
yeah, yes.
Yeah. Well,
I
I
want to
didn't
beat
know
the traffic.
because I tell you what, they showed the crowd, but it didn't seem like everybody's. If you're telling me it was half Knicks fans,
Yeah.
it didn't seem like that on TV for the ceremony.
So for where
But
they
they're
were
only-
showing
I
it-
think they're only showing one side of it.
Right. Like literally, you couldn't get down to the lower level. So our whole upper level was all full, and you couldn't get down. And the
Okay.
lower level, everybody who was on that side, on the back side where the benches were, came over on the lower level so they could see it.
Was that the first time you ever got to see one of your teams win it?
Nah,
Win
Lightning
something?
twice.
Oh, you did?
04 and
Okay,
21. Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
cool.
that's cool. I got to
That's
see
rare as a sports fan.
the Yankees. I saw the Islanders when they was little, but not for the game-winning championship. I saw the Yankees win it at the old Shea Stadium
Oh, wow.
in 2000.
2000.
And that was that was amazing because it was still in New York, so there was a fair amount of Yankee fans in the room. There's nothing like that feeling. And the next day when you just when I watched the Giants win the Super Bowl, right? I was at home. But when you turn the TV on the next morning after your team wins a championship and you're putting on SportsCenter and everything is just recycling those
Yeah.
amazing feelings.
Yeah, love it.
It's
Go ahead.
incredible. It's incredible. There's nothing like it, especially waiting this long. Like when it happened with the Lightning, it was ecstatic because the team was still at that time the first time was only 12 years old. And
Right.
then when they won it again, the next time was in the bubble, so obviously wasn't there for that. But then they did
Right.
it here at home, and it was awesome. And it's just like you get goosebumps from it.
Yeah, of course you do.
This was just different. This was different in so many different levels.
Well, this is pent-up aggression.
Yeah,
This is
I mean, 53 years. I mean, it's literally, I was resigned to the fact that I would never see it. I would never see it. And if I was going to be on TV.
There were videos that I thought were AI, but not. They were not. Of when I tell you thousands of fans in one spot, they were all singing, Jay-Z and Alicia Keys.
New York State of Mind, yeah.
New York State of Mind, they're singing that one.
Yeah.
And another group, again, thousands of people, they're singing Sinatra's New York, New York, all in unison. They're in the streets. They're on balconies. I mean, these people were losing their minds.
Understandably so.
Right.
It had to be the craziest celebration in New York. I mean, I don't remember what it was like when the Rangers won against back in when Messier
Not like
willed it.
this.
It
Not like
wasn't
this.
like that, but I've never
No.
seen the reports like this.
No.
I mean, it's a Knicks town, and I know you guys are trying to get me a ticket for up there. I have a good friend who's really connected with the Knicks ticket office. Actually, the guy who's in charge of tickets is someone I used to deal with on a regular basis. He used to be down here. Someone says, call him. I said, I haven't talked to him in 15 years. There's no way I'm bothering him.
Mm-hmm.
And this person tried getting me a ticket for Game 4. She goes, I pulled out every stop I
Aw.
could, and I
Yeah.
couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Made out like a bandit.
Made out like Game 5.
I mean,
There's
either
nothing
way,
like it.
it would have been great because they had to
Yeah.
come back in Game 4. Just so you know, some stats from the celebrations after the game: one person shot, one completely torched school bus,
All right.
4
Unnecessary.
people stabbed or slashed, a moderate amount of vandalism, 63 people arrested. Other than that, it wasn't really that bad.
No, it's like a normal day in New York. No big deal.
It's just like another
What
Saturday
did
night.
you do? How did you celebrate that night, and how long did it take you to go to sleep?
It took me, so it was a 2-hour wait for an Uber.
Oh,
And so another random
Okay.
act of kindness. The people I was sitting next to, I wound up seeing in the Uber line. So, we just got a car. You want to ride? I go, where are you going?
Dude.
He goes, downtown. So I went downtown with him, which was like probably a mile or two from my hotel. So I was like, I'll get an Uber back. And then for some reason, San Antonio fans thought that they won because they got their air horns, they're honking horns, they got their pickup trucks, flags are waving, and they're saluting us with middle fingers, which is great. I had an egg thrown at me. It missed me by about a couple feet.
why are they, now come on.
I'm serious.
What if that hits you?
I would have thrown
Ow.
it back or something like that. You
can't.
But there were so
It
many of them.
cracks.
Yeah, it cracked.
Yeah. Do you have any interest or planning on attempting to fly up here Thursday for the parade?
If I didn't, we have like so much going on this weekend. I would
Oh,
love
yeah?
to, but yeah, there's so much going on.
Corey can figure it
But
out.
I'm trying to figure. I'm already trying to put the wheels in motion to be at the banner raising next year, but I don't think that's going to happen. That's
Good
gonna be
luck, my man.
That's going to be just as expensive as a
It's
ticket
when
for Game 3 or 4.
I had that exact conversation this morning with Raj. I said, I don't think it's going to be the $7,000 to $9,000 that it was to get into the Garden, but it's not going to be that far off. It's
Yeah.
going to be a 4-digit number to get into the building the night
Yeah.
for the banner raising.
Normally, when I come up in the fall or the winter, I always try to get to a game. So if I don't get to that, I'll get to a game.
But did
next
you
year.
get hammered? Did you try to throw eggs? Did you
I
party
I
until
didn't rowdy
dawn?
at all. Honestly, I spent the night watching Sports Center, reliving
Right.
it all,
Yeah.
and then looking
yeah.
social media and being so happy for so many people and
Yeah.
friends. I got so many texts and phone calls and stuff. It
Were
was-
there?
Yeah.
Will you be honest with me?
What's that?
Will you be honest with
Yeah.
me? Were there tears?
You know what? So this is going to get deep.
You wouldn't be the only one.
No.
I don't know how you don't.
I was just like, so it was like it was a feeling I never felt. Like when my mom passed a few weeks ago, I still haven't fully cried over that.
Yeah.
Right.
And I thought that, like, okay, this will do it. Maybe the crescendo of both things happening with such a, and I didn't. I was just overjoyed. It was elation. It was just like, man, I can't believe this happened. You know?
So excited for you.
There was a guy on the news last night. You know how they just take the news stations will send somebody out just with a camera. They're not even interviewing. They're just
Good luck.
Right? They're just getting a view of the goings on and celebrations. This guy is in front of the camera with a giant joint hanging from. I was like, this guy's smoking a butt?
Yep.
No, he was smoking a gorilla finger joint, like just right there on TV. I'm like, how did we get to where people just like it's just right out in the open, just smoke.
I mean, what are they going to do?
Yeah.
I mean,
Right on WABC, Eyewitness News. I was laughing, man.
I'm surprised they're not doing shots with them, you know?
Yeah.
That's
well, listen,
exciting.
man. Congratulations. You got yourself one hell of an experience.
Yeah.
And you
One hell
made
of
me a
a-
Knicks fan. I'm not going to lie. I was like rooting for the Knicks because of you, and now I just feel like and then because of the story and because of the history, I just feel like now I want to.
Gotta love Jalen Brunson and what he brings to that team. And
he does.
the tone of Michael
whole
Bridges
team-
is F those picks.
Yeah. The whole team has no. The whole team, there's no slights against them. Nobody's getting locked up. Nobody's doing anything stupid.
No.
Everybody's doing great. So,
Yeah.
congratulations,
Special
Mike.
Yeah, I did it all
Congratulations.
myself. No,
Yeah,
thank
I
you
wish
guys for helping me and getting me
No
there.
worries. I wish I cared more. I really did. I wish I would have got
You
wrapped up in
didn't
the
care
whole
because
thing.
of him. You didn't get super excited.
No,
because
no,
this is
of course.
his dream?
Dude, I was texting him while
Yeah,
I
he
was
was
there.
texting,
I was
yeah.
texting him the next morning. I absolutely cared for Mike.
Just so you know, when I
wish
get your
cared for
text, I hear them in
myself.
your voice.
And what would that voice be like, Mike?
Don't do
Oliveira?
it, Mike.
How would you?
I
hear
told him
that?
it's homage to him. That's it. JP, thank you so much, man. Appreciate
Goodbye.
it. Thanks. See you
Get
guys.
out.
Rude.
Yeah, it was a blast. Thank you.
These streets will make you feel brand new. Lights will inspire you. Let's hear it.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
Last week, I saw a pregnant woman get hit by a bus. Or as I like to call it, a gender reveal party.
From his multiple Netflix comedy specials, Anthony Jeselnik brings his new stand-up tour, Wrath of Man, to Strass Center on Saturday, December 5th. Don't miss all new material from Anthony Jeselnik live. Tickets on sale now at strasscenter.org.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo from 102.5 The Bone. I am so honored that the Just Call Mo Comedy Jam Tampa edition is benefiting the Down Syndrome Association of Tampa Bay. We'd love for you to come out. It's Saturday, August 8th. It's hosted by my dude, a cat named Mo. I will be a special guest, and featured comedians are Ross Padgett, Lee Cohen, John Charles Ragland, and it's headlined by JJ Curry. Tickets start at just $20. Get yours at mocomedyjam.com.
Budweiser is turning 150 and America is turning 250. So we're celebrating big all summer long. Join us at Fat Daddy's in Dunedin, Hennessey's Tavern, and Whiskey Wings in Oldsmar for ice cold Budweiser specials, patriotic summer fun, and your chance to win a Traeger grill for the ultimate summer cookout. Fire up the flavor, raise a bud, and toast to 250 years of America. Just look for the QR code at participating locations to enter and win. It's the All-American Summer, sponsored by 102.5 The Bone and Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
Hi, I'm Patrick Thomas.
And I'm Heather Thomas from Bolt Electric, where we believe in having a real live person answer the phone when you call.
We believe in presenting you with all your options
and giving you our upfront price that doesn't magically change mid-job.
We believe in never disrupting your household,
but treating your home like our own.
Because at Bolt Electric,
we believe we really are in the customer service business.
We just happen to be great electricians. Get a great electrician
from Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
Men, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, you're not alone. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it. Prestige Men's Medical Center restores men's sex lives in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, even when Viagra and Cialis don't work. Here's Dr. Simovitz, specialist in men's health.
Prestige Men's Medical Center's painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right in the office.
Men are now lasting longer than they ever imagined. And the best part, at Prestige Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone checked free. Call 813-288-2202. 813-288-2202. Take control of your sex life. Call now. 813-288-2202.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Real Success. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ourrealsuccess.com.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses and acquiring rental properties right here in the Tampa area without using your own money? You'll learn to flip houses and secure rental properties in your spare time to get on track towards real wealth building. We're offering a handful of motivated individuals the opportunity to attend our workshop right here in the Tampa area for free. That's right, we'll give you 2 free tickets when you text FREE to 64,000. The Tampa area is the perfect market to flip houses and build rental income. Don't miss this opportunity. Come to a complimentary live 2-hour workshop next week right here in the Tampa area and learn how to start making money flipping homes and building long-term wealth with rental properties. To get 2 free tickets, text FREE to 64,000. Text in the next 10 minutes and registrants will also receive a free copy of our Funding for Deals guide. Text FREE to 64,000 for 2 complimentary tickets. Text FREE to 64,000.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
JP, Monica, Dizzy, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, 800-771-1025. You can watch the show, should you so choose, and just go to YouTube. Go to the 1025 The Bone YouTube channel. You can watch it there. Play along in the chat room if you want to. I tell you what, this was one America weekend, boy.
USA.
I'm telling you, have you guys, I'm sure Dizzy did. Did you get caught up in the World Cup at all, Monifa?
Oh, we were talking about that before we came on air. I am borderline obsessed. Like, I watched more soccer over the weekend, and I love it.
The only game I missed was Saturday night. It was like Australia played at midnight. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
I missed the one that was on regular, I think like from 6 to 9 or whatever. Like, I missed that one. And I caught the end of the 9 o'clock one. All I'm saying is, it's just exciting. Like, it's just something about it that is just so exciting. And I will say this. The one thing I understood going into all of this is, oh my God, and I can't even think of it now.
Been there, sister.
No, I feel like
not so funny now, is it?
It's weird.
Need some ultra? What's it called?
Like in hockey, it's the same thing.
Offside.
Offsides. Thank you. I understood that. I figured that out. But I need one of y'all or both y'all or something sitting next to me watching this games because I have questions. And I know a basic soccer fan would probably know the answers, but since I don't ever watch it, I don't know. And I do have, but right now, maybe you could answer it for me. Why do they wait I'm so unbelievably
What do
annoyed
you mean?
Yeah.
by the extra minutes. They wait
Oh.
till the 90 is up, and then tell me how much before the 90 minutes.
Well, they do it right before the 90 minutes, but it has to accumulate over what happened in that half. So the ref has to add it up and go, all right, well, they were delaying here, this injury here, this sub
Add
here
it
took
faster.
too long.
Like you know before.
Well, no, you have to wait until near the end to make
let's
sure
say
all
there's
that.
30 seconds. I don't know. I still want. Or can you add at least so?
If that's your biggest problem, you're ahead of the game.
Yeah,
I'm changing-
I was expecting something a lot crazier.
No, I'm changing. Can we change? I'm changing all international soccer rules. Figure it out with 5 minutes left, and then
You can't.
put
Because
plus.
what if there's another delay within the
This
last
is what
5 minutes?
I'm figuring it out right now. You put +6 up there, and then in the last 5 minutes, then you see the thing change +7, +8, or whatever it is. But you can at least give us an idea of how much more minutes there's going to be. That's the one thing that really drives me nuts.
That USA game.
Oh,
And
so
Diz, I'm
good.
glad you
So
and Senning
good.
had a great turnout for for your watch party.
Yeah,
Mine
sold
sucked.
out. Oh, no.
Oh, I forgot. Well, hold on.
Terrible.
How much of that?
Terrible.
How did you go into it? Because I know you were negative going in. So
No,
maybe
I was not. This was my baby, and then it got bastardized by other people. So when
Yeah.
I got there, they had a band on.
Oh my
the
God!
whole
Like
game.
live music.
The whole game?
Whoa.
The whole game, they had a band on.
Oh, that's
They never
wrong.
promoted it. They never did it. The whole thing just sucked.
Why were
and then
you
I'm
even
looking
there?
I'm looking at, and you know, we didn't have great. I just looked at what you guys was going on there, and I'm like, that's what my idea was supposed to be. Everything that you guys had, and the turnout and everything else, that's what I had in my head. And that's not what happened.
They had a
But I'll
live
tell you
band.
that between that USA game, which is one of the best performances I've ever seen them play in my life, and the fights last night on the White House lawn, the whole Freedom 250, the
How
UFC
is that
thing.
patriotic?
Because it was at the White House.
Did you not watch it?
No.
It couldn't have been any more patriotic. The goddamn Blue Angels flying overhead over the White House to fight. The whole thing. Everybody's wearing red, white, and blue. The ring girls are in stars and stripes. The
There's
guys.
a Daredevil.
Yeah. The whole thing is just. It made me not pissed, but when I booked my vacation with my wife for the summer, I completely forgot about the Freedom 250 stuff. I completely forgot about it.
Wait, you
So
would have
now
went to
I'm
the
not
White
gonna
House?
Huh?
You would have went to the White House?
No. I mean, the 250th anniversary and everything that's going
Oh
on.
yeah.
Like I feel like because we usually go away at the same time every year, and it just happens to be on the 4th of July. And normally I don't really care all that much, but this time there's just so
It's big.
much cool going on,
It really
especially with the World Cup in town. If the American team, and they should be, are still around for the 4th of July, like it's a whole thing that now I feel like I'm missing out on. I don't know where I'm getting all this patriotic stuff from. Not that I've
Because
ever
it's
not
the
been patriotic, but
feeling.
it's wild. Watch
250,
who doesn't love a good flyover, Monica. If nothing else, and I get you hate this current situation. Go on YouTube and watch the singing the national anthem and the flyover from last night. From
No,
the
I've
fight.
I've actually seen highlights without having to go onto YouTube.
Yeah.
I love it. You're exactly right. That is definitely patriotic. I don't know about
I wasn't a
fist fights
fan.
on the lawn, but
Well, to be quite honest with you, I was not crazy about the concept myself. I kind of feel like it, that is not meant for show business. And last night it was show business, but it turned out to be huge, for lack of a better word. According, I would like to see the numbers myself, but according to Dana White, like the numbers were, they doubled their merch. They did all sorts of crazy numbers, and people loved it. I still don't get it. Well, I get it, but I was just not. I'm like, I shouldn't be on the front lawn. I get wanting to do something in D.C. for it. I get that, but it's outside. These fighters got to deal with now. They got to deal with humidity. What if it rains? A wet octagon, the whole spiel. But in the end, what do I know?
I just hope, and maybe there isn't. I just haven't seen it yet. But I hope that there is something more universal. I don't want that to be the only celebration for America's 250. I want something that maybe other
Wield it.
people might want to,
Yeah.
like as America, that we can come together.
Right.
And I really, this is huge. I remember I'm old, everybody. I remember the 1976, and I was a kid. I was like, whatever,
Right, but
6
what do
years
you
old, but I remember it, and it's a good feeling.
I remember I was only 4.
I was 5 until November,
Right.
so I was 5
And
when it happened in July.
so-
Damn it!
I remember the flags. I remember the celebration, but I don't remember really what it was. Like, I don't remember how the country celebrated. I just remember seeing flags in 76.
My mom was dating Howard the hippie, remember? And so he was all hippie about it. Like he was all like America, and he tried, and he put it in little girl terms or whatever. I was like, hey, it's our birthday, and like, so he just got me excited about being proud to be an American at 5 years old. You know what and it was just a vibe, and I liked it. And this is, oh my God, 50 years later, which is crazy. But I mean, it should have. Shut up. I know. What am I doing? But man. It should be. I want the same feeling. I want to be happy. I want to celebrate. I want. The closest thing I can see right now is that there's a silent disco on Treasure Island on July 3rd. That's the closest thing I got right now. I don't even know if I'll do that.
You know what? You're going to end up being with friends. You'll be in a party atmosphere. You'll be all about it.
I hope so.
You'll be all about it.
You guys are so old.
I know. How was I?
Remember Pearl Harbor?
I know.
All right, take it easy.
But he's not wrong. Like my mind is blown that I'm here for 2 big celebrations.
Yeah.
of America. And just saying the words 50 years later in my head.
Oh man, that's crazy.
I wasn't even born, but I totally was.
Yeah,
I was in
sucks.
kindergarten. Like what?
Oh man,
I got old quick.
Yeah, you just wrecked it, Monica.
I know.
Why'd you have to bring it back to
'Cause
76?
It's not about me. It's about America.
Like a half a century ago.
All right.
It's even crazier when you say that, right?
That's
Half a
in the,
century.
Back in the late 1900s.
Yeah.
It wasn't even. It was just barely past the mid 1900s.
Oh man.
You know what's crazy? I read an article the other day about early memories and how, people don't remember stuff from early in their life so much. And I'm saying I have a vivid memory from when I was 2.
No, you don't.
I do. And
Now,
I can
what?
tell you,
Tell me vivid. What is it?
It was a memory of my uncle Johnny, who died, and he was bouncing me on his knee and calling me Pipsqueak. And I mentioned that to my father not that long ago, and he just looked at me. He's like, "How do you remember that?" I was like, "I don't know."
Was it a
He's
blip? Like you kind of flashed to it?
No, I can see it. I'm in my grandparents' kitchen.
Oh.
He's at the end of the table in my grandfather's spot. Why, I don't know.
But you remember the details.
I remember him bouncing me on his knee, and I remember Pipsqueak. He called me Pipsqueak. And my father was like, "You shouldn't know that."
I mean, that's
I'm like,
really
I don't know
young
what
to
to
have
tell you. He's like, "You're
That's
right.
really
He called you Pipsqueak." But you would too. He died when I was 5.
Yeah.
Damn, you remember that?
That's
I remember that.
24 months old, and you're like,
That feels
remember
weird.
it like it was yesterday.
Because I don't even think you
doesn't-
start talking. Like how much are you even talking at that point? Like not in full sentences and stuff.
No.
You remember?
No, but I remember Pipsqueak.
I remember 3.5 because my brother, only because, and I remember this because my brother, my younger brother is 3.5 years younger than I am. And my mom was pregnant or whatever. And the memory I have is of me and my older brother going like in the middle of the night. In my little brain, it was the middle of the night. It was dark out, whatever. And we had to go stay and sleep over at someone's house because she was going to the hospital. And they told me, your little baby brother's going to be here. It wasn't even, I didn't know his brother. Your baby, whatever, is going to be here. She's pregnant. She's giving birth or whatever they said. And I remember saying, oh, okay. And then we had to literally sleep on the floor. Like I have a vivid memory of sleeping next to my older brother on the floor because my mom was going to give birth. So, I mean, I guess, but 3.5
Was
is
that
still.
the prick who didn't come see you when he was visiting?
No, that's my older brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a
Okay.
year older than I am. My younger brother was to put it so everybody
scumbag.
understands, that's the person who was in
Yeah.
prison. But yeah, so I mean, I thought that was like really cutting it close, 3.5. That doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I started playing soccer when I was 4.
Oh wow.
And I remember everything about that. I remember the uniform. We had blue shirts. I remember having a kick with my father was my coach, one of the coaches, which is funny because he know nothing. But we're 4, so how much do they really need
That's
to know?
true. That's true.
And that's when you're at that age where everybody's just moving in packs.
Yeah.
In packs.
Everybody. There's no positions really.
Yeah.
Everybody's just moving
chasing
in
the ball. Yeah.
And I remember having a kick with him on the sideline and hitting him in the nuts, and him dropping to the ground. I remember that.
But what did you have for dinner last Friday?
No idea.
He remembers that though.
I remember,
I know.
warm-up shooting and either like kicking it over the net and thinking that was good. Not that it was scoring goals, but that I was able to get the ball over the net And then having teammates who were like 2 years older, and you're like, you're not supposed to do that. That's not a good thing. I'm like, in hindsight, I'm like, why are you wrecking my mojo, man? I was feeling good for 4 years old. Why you got to wrap up my parade, douchebag?
Man, those are old memories. I don't know how you remember all that.
And it was 1973 or something. 4 or 5 or
like,
whatever.
I remember stuff. I have a great memory of my childhood and stuff, but like I don't think I go back past 5. Maybe
When
even
did you
4.
start playing ball?
I didn't start playing ball till we moved out here in the 90s, in the early 90s.
So you were like 6, 7?
Yeah. No, it was older. I was in 3rd grade when we got here.
Okay, you had memories before 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I have memories in Canada and all that stuff, but
I feel like
not like 5.
I feel
and
like
younger.
preschool, like 4-ish, like late 4, early 5 is around the first memories, right? Like, is that normal?
I remember I started nursery school because my mother had me in there 2 years. So one of it was more like a childcare kind of thing. Oh. And I remember having to go downstairs in this church and crying because I didn't want to be there.
Aww. Little
And
JP, sad.
Yeah. And then we went someplace else, and I told my mother I had no friends. And I cried again.
Oh, why didn't you make
And then-
friends?
And I did, but I told her I didn't have any friends so I didn't want to go anymore. And then she went and talked to the people at the school. She's like, "What are you talking about? He's got tons of friends." I was like, "Bunch of dicks."
Why didn't you want to go?
Like, I
then?
was already conniving at 3 and 4 years old.
Already trying to work the system. It was in your blood. You saw it, therefore you did it.
Yeah.
I was different. I was so excited to go to school. Shocker.
course.
So excited to go to school.
Oh my God.
I was so excited. I remember my memory about being dropped off at preschool was I fully could not comprehend how, because we have to take naps. They make you take a nap in that. Like, how are these people sleeping? We're in school. There's toys. There's books. There's stuff to be learned. Like, I was so excited. Like, how is anybody late? And they were all passed out. And I'm like, come on, get nap time over with. Let's go.
Yeah, I think I remember kindergarten for sure, like vivid memories, because that was also where I realized, like, yo, girls are kind of cute. I remember at a young
you knew
age.
you weren't gay.
The first
Instantly.
girl that I had a crush on, her name was Jade. It was this little cute blonde girl with blue eyes. She was,
Girls are kind of cute.
she was Hitler's wet dream, and I saw her, and me and her became like crushes for the longest time before I left Canada.
You're
We would
working
go
on
on
your
little
game, building your
dates,
game?
and our parents would be like, "Oh, what are we gonna do for the wedding and stuff?"
I had to start.
Where's she now? That's what I want to know.
Married and happily married with like 3 kids.
I got into girls. I was in 4th grade, and they made us for whatever reason. It's it's a long time ago. It's 4th grade is probably 1982 maybe, and they made us do square dancing.
Oh, I like the square dancing. We did the same
was
thing.
terrible.
We did the same thing.
I had a do-si-do, but you had to match up with the girls, and then I always made myself match up with this girl Dawn.
You had to do the math. You had to see look in line where she was lined up.
And then
Her memory right now of that is that she's talking to someone saying, "Remember doing square dancing?" And this freaking guy JP always tried to line up with me. I tried to avoid him, but he wouldn't stop.
Right, we lived down the block from each other too, so that made it a little bit.
You knew familiar.
Yeah, but I remember in that same class while we were doing this was awful. While we were doing that square dancing, you had to change for gym. Even in 4th grade, you had to change for gym. And I got caught wearing underoos.
Oh, mistake.
I got caught wearing
Mistake. Why were you wearing underoos, though? That's on you, fool.
Well, it was on my mother. I wasn't arguing about my underwear at that point. I wasn't buying my own stuff, so it was there. I didn't have the matching undershirt because that's what underoos were.
Yeah.
But I think there was like either Spider-Man or Superman on my
Shazam.
underwear.
There was
Hell
Shazam.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell you Thunderdome,
Oh, sure.
boom. That was my first experience with knowing that I lived in a place where you had to bring your A game or you were going to get crucified.
You can't do-si-do.
I remember going to a sleepover at my friend's house, and then when he had his boxers on, he looked at me and I had like my Batman underwear. He's like, "What the hell is that?" Like,
Batman.
What? We're not doing this anymore? And I remember going home to my mom and like, "Mom, what are boxers and how do I get them?"
Right. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Those memories.
It can be. Listen. I feel like just hearing the little bit that we heard to like right now, like I knew Thunderdome was a thing. I just thought it was in high school, but like for you to be like from the beginning, like you never could relax. You could never be silly.
No.
You have to be silly when you're a little kid. Like that's the whole point of little kidness. You're all worried about underwear. That's
in 4th grade.
it's a bit early.
Oh, God.
I was the tallest person in my 4th grade class. Boom.
What?
You heard me. Boom. You know how they line you up all in a
No
from height?
way.
I was at the very end.
I
and
want to see
allowed
the
him
class
back.
picture.
Fourth grade. Very
I
excited.
want to see the class picture of that.
Yeah.
There's
That's my
nobody
only-
listening right now that believes that story.
Why would I lie about that, first of all? But second of all, I don't have pictures from 4th grade, but I have that memory. Like all
Where
your
was
vivid-
this? Ohio?
Iowa.
Iowa?
Yes.
Oh, man. So they only had like 4 kids in the class.
No,
so.
there was probably a good 20.
Oh.
A good 20 people, and I was the tallest, and it was awesome.
JP, you believe that?
And then every year,
I'm
after
going to
that-
need receipts.
Did your growth get stunted because of the thyroid issue? It did, huh?
Yes. I would have been taller, but not, I was never going to be tall. But I would definitely be taller than my mom, who's 5 feet tall, according to the doctor.
Yeah, they also told my son he's going to be 6'2". That didn't happen.
Yeah.
And he come up, that doctor says I'm going to be 6'2". I go, no, you're not. He was so mad. He was like looking at me like, what? I go, yeah, you're not going to be 6'2".
He said you're going to make it to 62. That's what it's.
Right. You're not going to be 6'2". And he stopped at 5. I think he's 5'8" or 5'9".
Is that taller than you?
No.
After a while, did you start calling him like, hey, what up, 6'2"? Knowing that he didn't hit it.
What's up, underachiever?
Hey, 6'2", can you get that off the fridge for me?
Oh, no? Sorry. Here's a stool. We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone is making your summer a little more American-er. With the Hooters All-American Summer. Because there's nothing more American than ice-cold Budweiser and Hooters wings. Hell yeah! Sorry, where was I? Oh, yeah. Whether you're watching the Rays or the World Cup, do it at Hooters all summer long and enjoy 250 Budweiser pints. Plus, join Mike Calta Friday, June 26th from 11 to 1 for a Bone Liquid Lunch at Hooters in Brandon. Register to win a trip to NYC to see the Rays take on the Yankees. Details at theboneonline.com. 250 Budweiser pints and a trip to NYC from Hooters, Budweiser, and 102.5 The Bone.
Google the firm you're thinking of hiring and do the same. That may shock you as well. We became the largest injury firm in the world for a reason. We won a lot. $30 billion and counting. Morgan & Morgan or thepeople.com. Who would I hire? I'd hire us. Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
A cat named Mo for Blue Bear Total Home Services. Now, nobody thinks about their AC until they're sweating in their own living room. And when it's time to call an HVAC company, reputation matters. Most people don't know the mechanics of an AC system. I don't, so you want a company that you can trust and that shows up when you need them. That's Blue Bear Total Home Services with a perfect 5-star rating and over 460 Google reviews. Need a new system? Get 0% financing for 60 months or payments as low as $104 a month. BlueBearTotalHomeServices.com. The 5-star difference starts here.
Is your financial advisor managing your risk or just a spreadsheet? Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. Many financial advisors rely on target date funds, which are one-size-fits-all portfolios that don't know your name, your family, or your goals. And that passive management can leave you dangerously exposed. At Trajan, we look at the whole picture, not just the stocks everyone else buys, but the private market opportunities most advisors ignore. And as fiduciaries, we build a strategy around you, coordinating your investments, tax strategy, and estate into one cohesive plan. Your financial life deserves more than just a generic portfolio. Real planning isn't a stack of statements. It's the confidence of knowing where your income will come from for the next 30 years. Good enough isn't good enough for your family. It's time for a change. Schedule your complimentary consultation today. Call 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Private equity investments require accreditation. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo, and I remember those days during the summertime when you're trying to figure out what to do with your kids. Let me give you a suggestion. Pin Chasers, always air conditioned. Doesn't matter rain or shine. You and your kids are always going to have a great time. They have summer camps. They've got daily specials. Go to pinchasers.net to find out about them and reserve a lane and hit one of the 4 area Pin Chasers for local, affordable fun.
Buy gold and put some silver in your pocket.
I know what you're thinking. Everything's expensive right now. How am I going to buy gold? It's Ron Paul. Nowadays, a lot of things are out of your control, but there is something you can do right now to diversify your retirement, and it doesn't cost you anything out of pocket. My friends at Birch Gold Group will help you convert an IRA or 401k into an IRA in gold, a time-tested hedge against inflation. Plus, in honor of America 250, Birch Gold is going to give you a special America 250 1-ounce silver round for every $10,000 you purchase by July 2nd. Text the word SECURE to the number 989898 to get a free info kit from Birch Gold and claim eligibility for this limited time offer. Again, text the word SECURE to 989898 today.
Why does Progressive work hard for truckers? Because truckers unite the world. Truckers unite soccer moms and oranges. Truckers unite unbelievably scratchy carpets with 2-star hotels. Truckers unite capes with adults who watch too many wizard movies. But truckers can't do any of this if they're not on the road. That's why Progressive has over 360 heavy truck claims reps to help you get back on the road fast. Get a quote in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Here's the tale of the daily Medfill. Same old pharmacy, same old bill, but those prices kept rising higher still.
Till the savings wrangler rode in, cool as can be. Tap Good RX, saving massively.
No plan? Don't matter none. Up to 80% off. Deals are done.
Discounts hitting harder than Ma's chili. Dang, that one little app does all the rest.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
Check Good RX. Good RX is not insurance.
The JP featured cut of the day. Listen right now on the 1025 The Phone app. Sponsored by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorney. And now, back to JP.
It's JP, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. About a half hour away, we'll get to top 10 list today, actually.
Nice.
We will do a top 10 list.
What a top 10 list.
I think I got a good one. It might suck, but we'll see. 800-771-1025. That is the phone number. You want to jump in on the conversations. We always appreciate that.
What would you, when you guys think, like, I want to say it, but I'm going to say it, white people hobbies that you would never do? One of the top ones, bungee jumping, come to mind?
I'm not
doing no goddamn bungee jumping.
I've never bungee jumped per se. I mean, I did something like a slingshot kind of thing.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
But
like it is because they throw you. But like this is like bungee jump. You jump off like a cliff and stuff.
My whole thought is my back because like it all, and I mean not even that. My whole body, everything's jostling. All the gravity, you're going to go down, then you're going to go up, and then you're going to go down until you settle up.
Yeah.
That just seems to be rattling my old body way too much. Like,
I don't think of everything that could go wrong.
Yeah,
and when I was doing prep,
I love how you called it white people hobbies.
Yeah, well, because I don't know any brother in my life that went and bungee jumped.
I think of what's that? Cricket.
What
is that? It, like the what's in the backyard
game?
and you have the balls that you have a mallet. Croquet.
Oh, croquet. But
Croquet.
You're talking about cricket is the sport.
No, I'm talking about croquet.
Yeah.
I meant to say croquet.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about as for white people hobbies?
Yes.
White people sports?
I don't know anybody who plays croquet in the backyard.
Yeah, me neither.
So I saw this story. It happened in Brazil. This
I
girl.
saw it too.
Oh, you saw this?
Yeah, man.
Monica, did you see this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hard to miss.
So this girl, Maria, she's out there with her fiance in this bungee jump place in Brazil. I believe she's from there, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So before she goes out there, she has this post she puts on social media, like kind of hinting like she's about to go bungee jumping and all this. Ends up going to do it. And when she jumps, well, when they throw her off, someone goes, her cord's not attached. And she plummeted it, obviously, her death, 130 feet.
Oh, my God.
I wonder if she heard it. And it was too late, obviously.
Oh, man, like when she jumped out, she heard someone say, the cord.
Oh, and then
you're going so fast.
Oh, yeah, and the wind.
I would think that you didn't. I was wondering.
But then when does she know? Yeah.
Well, that's what my thought process. At one point, does that kick in?
I don't know.
And you don't. Because you see the ground coming up fast or the water coming up fast. See, now, did she land in the water? Were they doing it over water?
I thought it was over like a wooded area.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
That's even worse because what did they have to? And I'm not trying to be a hump. I'm being honest. Did they have to like get a spatula to pick this girl up?
Come on.
And the crazy thing is,
think Monica, 135.
I know, but jeez.
And her fiance had to see that.
Watch it.
Just his fiance plummeting to the earth.
Dude, is this? Do they go to jail? Like, is this like a?
I would think so.
Yeah. So
it's got to be here. It would at minimum be negligence.
Yeah. 6 people were arrested. 2 of them tried to run, and they had to get a helicopter and go through the area. It was like a wooded area, like I said, and they had to go find these guys. 6 of them.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're investigating the fiance too.
Oh, you think so?
Did he pay them off to chuck them off without tying them up?
Yeah.
Without tying. Although they would be stupid to take that because there's no way you're not getting caught.
Yeah.
There's no way.
That's
that story was crazy.
I would never bungee jump. I would skydive before I bungee jump. As crazy as that sounds.
No, it doesn't.
That was the other story. Did you see the plane full of skydivers crashed?
No.
I think it was in Kansas City.
No.
Plane full of 12 skydivers on the plane. They all died.
Like, so they just crashed in the air with another thing?
I believe the plane crashed.
What do you, like, when they were taking off, or they crashed into something, like a building?
I only saw the headline. Here it is. Give me 1 second.
There's been a lot of crashes this weekend with like planes. It's not like a military plane went down, killed people. That rapper guy, Oliver Tree, and the helicopter.
11 passengers and a pilot were killed after the plane climbed about 100 feet and then crashed to the ground at the Butler Memorial Airport, Missouri. So, yeah, it was outside of Kansas City. So it just got up 100, and I guess the way it hit, whatever it was, it must have blown up. 11 skydivers and a pilot. All gone.
Wow.
Meanwhile, I was driving home, and I just saw a whole bunch of people skydiving over the highway I was driving on.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And I'm like, that looks pretty cool. Yeah. That looks pretty cool.
Or you've ever seen the squirrel suits? That's cool. I would never do it, but that looks cool.
That either.
Yeah,
No.
I think you had to train years
Man.
before you could just jump off something with that.
Well, at some point, you have to do it for the first time.
Yeah.
What kind of training? You either got to do it or you don't do it.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of
Right?
Yeah.
Monica, have you ever seen those squirrel outfits?
No.
Where they have on an outfit, but they put their arms out and it's like a wing
Oh.
and they just glide?
That would feel like the closest thing. Oh, maybe I have seen those. I didn't see squirrel, but yeah, I guess they are squirrels.
Yeah, the squirrels.
Right? Like a flying They look like the flying squirrels.
I feel like the one thing I did was, and it's not like that at all, but like was the I was sitting down, and then we were tethered to a boat. You know what I mean? I did that next to over the water.
Oh, Snuba.
No, over water. We were in the air, and there was a big long.
Oh,
parasailing or whatever. Yeah,
parasailing.
It was amazing. That was and it was like my ex was terrified. We were on a honeymoon. He was terrified because But I'm like, just look around, and there's this ocean, and it was absolutely gorgeous.
Right.
It was absolutely gorgeous.
The biggest no, and I think we've mentioned this, hot air balloon. I'm never getting one of those.
I don't know. I feel like I would like that.
I'm dying to.
You
too?
That. Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys enjoy.
We were supposed to, when my wife and I went out to California for her birthday, that was the plan. We were supposed to go do it. And because of weather, they weren't taking off, so we didn't do it.
Now, what is...
You're using a fabric balloon that is being ignited by a fire to catch it to go in the air, and you're in a basket.
I know.
And you guys think that sounds fun.
Yeah.
That sounds insane.
And honestly, what I would really like to do if I'm going to do something like that is go to, I think it's Albuquerque has like an annual hot air balloon fest, and there's like beautiful different scene. Because I mean, you're right there in the mountains and the sunsets and the beautiful big huge balloons, and I feel like that would be amazing.
They usually go up around sunrise.
Yeah, or sunrise maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all there in the morning. It does look pretty cool.
I would do
that.
The
only thing I've done that would be a little bit. When I was younger, before I had kids, the skydiving thing was like a bucket list thing. And then once I had kids, I was like, I'm not doing that. If I wanted to do it now as I'm older, now that the kids can, be on their own, maybe.
I feel like thinking that way is, I guess, acknowledging. I don't know, like, then why would you do it at all if you even think there's a millimeter of a chance that you're going to die? Otherwise, just do it because it doesn't matter if you have kids or not. You're going to survive it.
Yeah, it's just, God forbid something does happen because it could. I didn't want to leave my children without a father.
But then you also should just never want to do it because it could happen, even if you don't have kids. People who don't have any kids, if it's happened to them.
Yeah, listen, it's just the thought process. It's the same reason why, yes, I'm going to be an organ donor, but you can't have my eyes. It doesn't make any sense.
I know. That's why I forgot. Yeah, because he wants to be able to see in the afterworld.
Oh. You didn't know that, Diz? No. There's a lot of science behind that.
No, there's really not at all. At all.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that because people call, and I, readily admit there are things that just don't make sense, and I say them and I believe them, whatever. But, that's one thing that makes zero sense.
I know.
I'm going to need your balls.
Leave me. Let me have my thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you say, Monica, that make no sense.
100% agree.
Right.
But also, I get mocked heavily for it. So, therefore, you deserve to be mocked heavily.
I'm not saying I don't. I know it doesn't make any sense. I know it's stupid. You can't have my eyes. Simple as
you
that.
You know what? I want,
What?
never mind.
What?
I would really like it if somehow, some way, people oh shoot, he said or I thought he meant all of it, and then they took your eyes, and then in the afterlife, wherever you are, you notice, oh, they took my eyes, but I can still see. Oh, okay.
No, I hope it's the other way. They take it, and then we get up there. I have to introduce you as blind JP. I go, this is JP.
Right.
Someone took his eyes.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I get up there. I make it to heaven, and St. Peter's like, here's a stick and a dog. Good luck.
Like, JP, you're missing. It's so beautiful up here.
Right.
Oh, that's rude. It's if you could only see the beautiful sun.
Right.
Horrible.
The glory, the sun, the clouds.
Yeah.
But again, the part that makes
all the
no
girls
sense,
are beautiful and naked, JP. You would love it here.
But you don't have, you don't have you have no other organs. So somehow you're functioning no problem with no other organs. Your whole body is intact, but your eyes mean that you can't see.
No, it's my spirit, but my spirit needs to see.
I get
My
it.
spirit doesn't need anything else. It just needs eyes to get
Who
around.
said that? Where is that written?
It doesn't have to be written.
Okay.
I made the whole thing up. I have a friend of mine who's a doctor.
I made the whole thing.
I have a friend of mine who's a doctor.
I have a friend of mine who's a doctor, and he won't be an organ donor because he's like, I'm telling you, they try less.
Wow.
And I said, dude, are you serious?
I
He
don't
goes,
believe that.
He's like, I'm not serious. And I said, oh, whatever.
Hey, listen, are there someone? I mean, there's always a chance, some way, somehow. But I don't know that every person that you ever come in, it's.
I mean, I'm still doing it.
I'm
I have
impressed
another
because
friend of
usually
mine.
you're like, no, mine, me.
I have another friend of mine who is, his new job is he's basically the coordinator for transplants. So when organs become available, he's sending, he could be sending, helicopters to go pick up the organs to get it back to a different spot to whoever's going to be the recipient. That's wild.
He's in cahoots with your doctor friend because that feels like a scam.
No, it doesn't feel like a scam. It feels like a lot of responsibility to me.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, he doesn't get to decide who. He just is told where to go and how to get.
No, he's coordinating. So he's got to, and they have to get there in a certain amount of time because there's only a certain amount of time for the organ to be out of the body on ice until it can get to the next place. Like that to me is way. You always talk about Monica like I don't want that. I don't want that responsibility.
And they take it. They put it in a cooler, right? Like
you don't want to have to talk about figure out what we talk about on
Nope,
the radio.
no,
This guy has to send livers and kidneys to places and
on
hearts.
time. Yeah.
On hearts, and there's somebody on the other end like just holding on by a thread, waiting for that helicopter to get there.
I'm out.
Or maybe they send the whole what?
How do you apply for that job? What's my? I'm looking for a job.
You'll hate. I know how he got it. You'll hate the answer.
I know somebody.
Yeah, his mom used to be like a CEO of one of the hospitals, and that definitely helped.
How you get the job?
Helped grease the skids for him.
My skids are so dry.
It's been a while, huh?
I'm saying I don't have any hookups. I don't have any hookups at all. Is what I'm saying. There's nothing is greased.
What about? Didn't you have a meat guy?
What?
For a while.
A meat guy. Oh, I did have a meat guy. I forgot about him. Nice. By the way, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet too. He he would hook me up with literal meat, like groceries, like bags and bags of like not just meat, but like groceries and good quality.
What?
Yeah, that was amazing.
Speaking of meat, I had my first Costco hot dog over the weekend.
Best you'll ever have is side sailing.
Did you have it?
I've had it. Yes.
You had a shaboing boing?
I didn't have I had the shaboing boing. I didn't like it.
Oh, well then you.
I didn't like it, but you're used to opening your mouth that way. That's a big hot dog.
That's why I like it.
Oh yeah, you'd have loved the watch party.
That's like you have to like unhinge your jaw.
Okay.
I don't. That was too
I'll
much.
grease the skids. The Costco hot dogs you can buy them, that brand.
That's what she did.
In
My wife did.
Costco.
Yeah, she bought them. She bought them. And
I'm
brought
looking
them
at
home,
a Costco membership.
Put them on the grill. Go do it.
And it's like $2.50 or something for a hot dog and a Coke or something, right?
Something like that. It's cheap.
Either $1.50 or $2.50.
Yeah,
hot
it's
dog and a
super
Coke.
cheap.
Hot dog and a soda.
Now I'm
Good
going to want a
eating.
shaboing boing.
Go get yourself a shaboing boing.
I got to get Chipotle after work. And by that I mean I have to, because the morning show had a whole conversation about how to say it correctly, and they weren't sure if they were saying it right. So they said the word Chipotle like, I don't know, 500,000 times.
Yeah.
And every time they kept saying it, I'm like, I got to get Chipotle.
Yeah.
I'm literally going
Etched
after
in your
work.
mind now,
yeah,
yeah.
100% getting Chipotle.
I do believe they call that the Jedi mind trick.
It was. It did. It worked on me. Don't care.
It's JP, Monica Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
Wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
The voice of reason says stop lying to us and saying that, you know.
Lying to yourself.
You're constantly lying.
You're not being forced to do this.
People are
You
rolling
wanna
their
do it.
eyes
Yeah.
all around Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
When you're like, how do I get 4 loads of it takes 5 days, and I was like, 5 days? Come on.
Right, my wife is sick, so I have to pay someone to do my laundry.
Give me $100 and I'll do it right now.
Exactly.
Before he leaves.
I'll do it. I swear to God, I'll do it.
He'll use your washer and dryer.
Listen to the Mike Calta show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
It's the Hooters All-American Summer. Nothing is more American than ice-cold Budweiser pints for $2.50 and Hooters wings all summer long. Register to win a trip to NYC to catch the Rays take on the Yankees and meet up with Mike Calta. Friday, June 26th from 11 to 1 p.m. as Monica with the JP Show is live at Hooters on Adamo Drive in Brandon.
Injured? It's your case. Own it. Call Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
If it feels like another sizzling Florida is here, that's because it is. But Climate Design Home Services is going to keep you cool and comfy. Get ready now with a $59 system tune-up by their experienced professionals. They're going to make sure your AC system can handle the heat. Plus, if you need a new AC system like Trane, call Climate Design today. They've got extended service hours and over 1,000 5-star reviews. 727-300-1059 or climatedesign.com.
People are loving what's happening now at IDC, the lowest finance rates in America. That's right. Now, for a limited time, you can get 0% financing for 5 whole years on just about every piece of jewelry in our showroom. So you can get that $8,000 engagement ring and pay just $134 a month, or that $4,000 pair of diamond stud earrings at just $67 a month. International Diamond Center makes it happen with this incredible limited time offer. Just pick any item and spread your payments over 5 years without paying a dime in interest. Rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, designer jewelry, colored gemstones, even certified diamonds are included. Whether your budget is $2,000 or $200,000, this is the smartest way to buy. Hurry in to take advantage of this once-a-year event. 0% finance rates till 2031, store-wide. Only at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Excludes Rolex. Details and more at shopidc.com on approved credit.
America is turning 250 and Furman Ford is celebrating with serious American value. What does that mean? Now through July 6th, you pay what a Ford employee pays on select new 2025 and 2026 Ford trucks and SUVs. That means huge savings on the Ford trucks and SUVs built for hardworking families, small businesses, weekend warriors, and everything that makes America move. And these guys do business the right way. No addendums, no forced add-ons, and no surprises. Check them out on US 19 in Clearwater or at FurmanFord.com, and make sure when you go see Bob Murray and the crew, you let them know that John Senning sent you.
Start your next chapter at Hillsborough College. At HC, we offer a dynamic learning environment and leadership opportunities, and over 200 academic programs that will prepare you for the workforce. With hands-on learning, fast-track programs, flexible schedules, and affordable tuition, your future is within reach. Soar to new heights at Hillsborough College and register now at hcfl.edu.
Hey, fellas. It's JoJo here, a.k.a. Judge Juicy. We need to talk about something serious for a second. Your penis. If you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, so is your partner. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it because at Prestige Men's Medical Center, they restore men's sex lives. Even when Viagra and Cialis don't work, their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE regardless of your age or your medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right there in the office before you even leave. Men, you can now last longer. And the best part of Prestige Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone check for free. Do yourself the favor and call today. 813-288-2202. Get your confidence back. Get back to your old self. So book your free first treatment today. 813-288-2202. Or go to prestigemensmedical.com. And that's my final ruling.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at badgerbobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1309294.
Warmer weather is finally here, and that means cookouts,
ball games,
and maybe enjoying some time on the water.
But it also means lots of heavy foods, sweets, and maybe an extra adult beverage or two. Thank goodness we both take Active Liver from New Nordic. Did you know your liver works around the clock processing food, sugar, alcohol, and everyday toxins? All the things that can really impact your health.
That's why daily support matters. Active Liver is designed to protect normal liver function and support your body's natural detox process.
With trusted natural ingredients like milk thistle, turmeric, and artichoke extract, it's gentle enough to take all year long.
No harsh cleanses, no extreme detoxes, just simple daily liver support. We really feel the difference.
Active Liver helps us enjoy the good things in life with peace of mind that our liver isn't working overtime. Active Liver is available online at Amazon or NewNordicUSA.com. And you can find it in stores at CVS, Meijer Grocery, Wegmans, and now Active Liver is available at your local GNC.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Let's go! Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
JP, hour number 2 of the show brought to you by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorneys. We will do a top 10 list in just a few minutes. But in the meantime, we've had John's been on hold. What's going on, John?
Hey, how you doing, JP?
All right, what's up?
Yeah, I was just commenting on Monica's little thing there on the air balloon.
Oh, the hot air balloons? What about it?
The hot air balloons. That she would go up in that, but she can't go over a bridge.
True.
That is a very interesting
why is
take.
that? I mean, it's safer going over the bridge than it would be going up in that hot air balloon.
In my head, the bridge equals death. And the hot air balloon, it seems fun. And it makes no sense. First to admit it.
No, it doesn't.
It is.
No.
I am
That's a
who
really
I
good
is.
point. Thanks, John. That's a good take.
You know what's funny is while I was saying it, I realized, but I also feel the same way. When I was parasailing, zero fears. It was beautiful. I loved it. But
Well, parasailing, at least you're attached to a parachute.
Yeah.
So you got that going for you.
Yeah.
The only thing that can happen is the air can get, like if it gets like detached, the only thing that can really happen is the air can just float you away further, and then you land and the parachute
It's
gets
a
on top of
long
you
way
and you
down.
get scared and you drown.
Yeah. It was, I don't know how how survivable the fall is. We were way up there, like way up there, and hitting would definitely do some damage. But I don't
It
care.
always feels like, because you can't really judge it, it always feels like when I went cliff diving cliff jumping in Jamaica, I thought I was about 1.5 miles in the air. It was 35 feet.
Oh, man.
I found out later on it was 35 feet. There was two you can jump from, and the other one was like literally 20 feet high or 15 feet high or whatever. But I felt like you're in the air for like forever. But it turned, like I said, I was like, 35 feet.
Were you nervous to jump?
No, I was bombed.
Because you're like, it's a mile up.
I was
man.
bombed. We were high and drinking. I was in Jamaica.
Hell yeah.
In my heyday, I was in Jamaica.
Yeah. I love how you're like, we were getting drunk and jumping off high places.
Off of cliffs. Right. Remember I told you I made out with the chick? I was like on a booze cruise and I made out with the chick all the way back?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was this?
Yeah, that was that day.
Fun day.
Look at that. That was a fun day.
That was at Rick's Cafe, it's called.
You remember that, but you don't remember.
Yeah, no, I remember that vividly. Jumping off that cliff. That place is
Your
great.
journal that day, dear diary. I made out all the way home and cliff dived high AF. It was a
Same
good
day, got into a cab in Jamaica with my buddy Chuck on a quest to get Mama Brown's mushroom tea. And then the Jamaican guy, the cab driver, started talking about how he's only had to kill one person.
What?
And then we had to go full-blown New York on him.
What's
just
that
to
mean?
like, huh?
What's that mean?
Just went.
Start talking like this and over here.
Just
bagel?
attitude and guns and like just stuff to just make sure that we weren't going to be. We had no business getting in that cab in Jamaica. I was just thinking about this last night, and I don't know why. We could have easily disappeared off the planet, and nobody would have known anything.
I think of things like that when I was at the time, it didn't seem like anything, but looking back, like how that was not smart, and I could have died.
Oh, we easily could have been murdered.
Yeah.
Robbed and the thing was, I don't know how much cash you were going to get off of us. We were kids. Chances are we went on that trip on a shoestring budget, but we had money for mushrooms.
Yeah, priorities. Food,
we go into this shack, and it's Miss Brown's. We thought it was Mama Brown's. It was Miss Brown's mushroom tea. And you go in there, and there's nothing there. It's just a shack. And on the counter, there was just basically in like a cake stand, with a glass lid on top of it.
I understand.
Was one fried fish with
catfish?
teeth.
Like the head was still on it.
It was one whole fried fish.
Yeah.
And it was just staring at you with its eyes missing. See what I'm saying? And and just like teeth. And I remember we said, we just want to get some tea. And he's like, mild, regular, or extra strength. I'm looking at my buddy Chuck. He's like, let's go regular. So we went with regular.
Pussies.
And we bought two. Yeah, absolutely. We didn't know where we were. If we
Barely
were
survived the cab ride, and there's a fish right there. I'm taking the regular.
Right. That's what we did. And then they basically I guess they brew it in the back, and they use recycled 16-ounce like Pepsi bottles. God, I'm sure
like
they were never
plastic
cleaned.
bottle? Tea was in a plastic bottle?
Well, like I said, they're not. This is not anywhere legit, Monica. They just
that's weird.
Maybe if we're lucky, they rinsed it underwater before they filled it. Before they filled it with the tea.
You mean they didn't have a saucer and a little plate and and your
No.
pinky was up? Okay.
They just handed us two bottles, and we went on a merry way. We got back in the cab, and the cab took us back to Rick's.
Were you high at the end of the cab ride?
Probably. If I was a betting man, that whole trip that's all it was. That's all it was. There was a while where I only traveled to places where weed was legal. I know you don't picture that from me, but that's where I was in my life at that time.
I don't picture you free-willing like that. I don't picture you being who cares, go with, like, I don't picture you doing that. So that part to me, I feel like I'd have fun with that JP who's like, okay, screw it, let's go. And I don't know why you got to do it in another country, but
yeah, I don't even know who that JP is now.
But that was a fun
And I hate
JP.
talking about myself in the third person, but
It was fun. It was a fun JP.
Yes.
Experienced life.
Yes.
That's nothing wrong with that.
But there was always nerves, but I would just, at that point I was drinking what I was smoking, so it probably just didn't come out. It's when I dialed back to drinking when I started making more sane decisions. Like let's be honest, getting in that cab to go buy drugs was a poor decision in another country.
But now you have a fun story.
Yeah. Nick on line one, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Love your show.
Thank
I got a story about parasailing. Years ago on Clearwater Beach, one of those broke loose from the tow vehicle. And then, of course, they sailed to the ground, but they hit a building before they got to the ground. It blew them towards the hotels.
Oh.
That was like 10, 15 years ago.
And did they survive? Did they survive it?
I think it was a tandem, and I think one of them didn't make it, if I remember right.
No.
But they hit hard. It was ugly.
Well, thanks for the buzzkill, Nick. Take care, man. Frank on line 2. What's up? Excuse me.
Hey, Jeffy, how you doing?
Hey.
Real quick, I think that's that area of Jamaica, and they grill, Rick's Cafe and all. I think it got beat up really bad with that last storm.
Oh.
Really bad.
Oh, no.
I'm not even sure if Rick's is still in operation after all of those years.
Yeah, that was around. I just Googled it. It was around since 1974.
Oh, my God, are you old?
Yeah, so 1974.
I went in 80 and 81. And I, too, jumped off the cliff, and I, too, did very stupid things, and I'm happy to be alive.
You're both here.
There you go.
Yeah.
That would
you guys have a great day, huh?
Thanks, man.
Dude, if there's no more Mama's Pepsi tea, drug-induced tea Pepsi bottle.
Well,
it
that
doesn't
was
exist
just the place we were hanging out. We got in the cab and went somewhere from there. I didn't buy the drugs at Rick's.
Oh.
No, we had to take a cab ride.
No, it was
from,
the Mama's, that's what I'm talking about. And they served it in a Pepsi bottle. No
right,
more Mama's.
Right. I don't know about Mama's. Rick's is still, that's the one that's gone. There was another place. There's a place called the Soggy Dollar in the British Virgin Islands that got white. This place is so, legendary. They're known for their, did you ever drink a painkiller?
Yes. Oh my God, I forgot about those.
They're known for their painkillers.
That's a 21-year-old drink. You don't.
How's the painkiller?
I drank them like crazy.
There's a crap ton of alcohol in there, right?
Yeah, there's a bunch of alcohol. What's in it? Hold on.
This was me pouring the liquor, by the way. This was not what it looks
like.
like.
I know, I saw that.
What it looks like. Pouring all the bottles in. Yeah.
Just rum? Just rum?
I thought there was a lot.
No, it's more than that. Hold on.
Am I thinking of painkiller or am I thinking of... Because I feel like the frozen... There's a frozen version of it as well.
It is a creamy blend of dark rum, pineapple juice, orange juice, and cream of coconut. And it's finished off with nutmeg on top. And it is a delicious drink.
It's too much sugar. How much
and
sugar?
But you're out there and you're doing it, and it just works. You drink a few of them and call it a day. But this place is called the Soggy Dollar. It's a very famous place, and it's called the Soggy Dollars because you can't get there from land. You have to take a boat and then jump off and then get off the boat and then go. And that place got wiped away in a hurricane a few years ago, and within 24 hours there was a GoFundMe page to get that place back up and running.
Wow.
In 24 hours.
You're not the only one who enjoyed it.
And it was the first thing that was rebuilt on the island after the storm.
Yeah.
You would love that place.
I feel like it's beloved. It should. Is it iconic? Is it legendary?
Yes.
Is it, you know what I mean? Is it how many, like I said, you're not the only one who enjoyed it there. It's not a secret.
Right.
I don't think.
And they have a camera. You want to get into a good mood? They got a camera set up on the website where you just have a view of what's going on that day.
I love that. In Key West, there's a bar in Key West that has that. I love that. You can watch people live as it's happening.
I'll send this to you, Monica. You'll love this. I'll send it to both of you. Do it in a minute. All right, let's get to top 10 list, shall we?
Okay.
Ooh.
Top 10 list. Okay. I have in front of me the top 10 pieces of technology that we use in 2026 that were not around in 1999. Top 10 pieces of technology used in 2026 that was not around in 1999.
Then obviously is the phones, right?
Smartphones, number 3. There you go. Diz.
The Apple Watches.
Apple Watches did not make the list.
Google has
but
one
I guess,
too.
I guess
smartwatches, I guess.
What'd you say?
Google has one too. It'd be a smartwatch in general, right?
Yeah.
You just can't give Apple their flowers, can you?
I don't like them.
All right, 800-771-1025.
Moments
That
to
is the
mock
phone.
you for saying give them their flowers, because if I said that, the world would end.
Why?
You mock me when I say things like that. Don't act like you don't.
Give them their flowers? I would. Okay,
right.
if you say so.
All right, never mind. I'm completely wrong. You would.
I don't know about that. Listen, have we mocked before? Yeah. Would I necessarily mock over that? I don't know if that would cross my mind.
The fact that you know that is what I'm saying. Like, typically you don't know those sayings, right? Why are we acting like you know all of how people say things?
I'm not saying I know all. I know that one. I tell you.
Give him his
Thank
flowers.
you.
He gets it.
Thank you very much. I'll take my flowers now. Well, you got to do it, man. But he's laughing at me, too. You both suck.
No, I'm not laughing at you. I thought it was just funny that we had a discussion about this.
So annoying.
Top 10 list. One more time. Top 10 pieces of technology used in 2026 that were not around in 1999. 800-771-1025. It's JP, 1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. Top 10 list when we come back.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 1025 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
You probably remember your first fender bender, but very few can tell the story of their crash with a semi-truck. That's because an 18-wheeler weighs over 20 times more than the average car. You might see it coming, but you probably won't remember much after impact. You need experience on your side. Our forensic crash reconstruction team and truck accident specialists know how to recover black box data and build a case that hits back hard. Your consultation is free. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Why don't you give your dad what he really wants this Father's Day weekend? Prime steak from Southern Steer Butcher. Check out their selection of bone-in or boneless ribeyes, New York strip, filet mignon, Wagyu sirloin, tomahawks, and of course, their famous marinated steak tips. You can pair any steak with the perfect homemade side and their black garlic steak crust. That's the ultimate Father's Day feast. SouthernSteer.com or stop by one of their convenient Bay Area locations in St. Pete, Clearwater, Carrollwood, and Sarasota.
This is Mav, spokeseagle for Veterinaire, the home services company that's proud to serve you. Remember, when it comes to protecting your nest, you can soar with the eagles or run with the turkeys. At Veterinaire, our plumbing, electric, and HVAC techs are highly trained experts on a mission to deliver quality, timely, and reliable service. So don't settle for any gobble-gobble. Enlist Veterinaire for your next home services need.
Budweiser is turning 150 and America is turning 250. So we're celebrating big all summer long. Join us at Simon's Pub in Dunedin, Dirty Mullet, and The Pirate Bar in Newport Richie for ice-cold Budweiser specials, patriotic summer fun, and your chance to win a Traeger grill for the ultimate summer cookout. Fire up the flavor, raise a bud, and toast to 250 years of America. Just look for the QR code at participating locations to enter and win. It's the All-American Summer, sponsored by 1025 The Bone and Budweiser. This Bud's for you.
Hey, it's JP. Look, I don't need to be an attorney to tell you distracted driving is bad. Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt sees the aftermath every day. It's awful. Do me a favor. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and keep it right here on the bone. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Just call Mo.com.
You can feel summer creeping in, which means sand from the beach and sometimes a messy car. But with the unlimited membership plan at Bubble Down, you can go through anytime you need with locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, Spring Hill, and now South Tampa. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time you Bubble Down.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Real Success. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ourrealsuccess.com.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses and acquiring rental properties right here in the Tampa area without using your own money? You'll learn to flip houses and secure rental properties in your spare time to get on track towards real wealth building. We're offering a handful of motivated individuals the opportunity to attend our workshop right here in the Tampa area for free. That's right, we'll give you 2 free tickets when you text FREE to 64,000. The Tampa area is the perfect market to flip houses and build rental income. Don't miss this opportunity. Come to a complimentary live 2-hour workshop next week right here in the Tampa area and learn how to start making money flipping homes and building long-term wealth with rental properties. To get 2 free tickets, text FREE to 64,000. Text in the next 10 minutes and registrants will also receive a free copy of our Funding for Deals guide. Text FREE to 64,000 for 2 complimentary tickets. Text FREE to 64,000.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
Jesus Christ. There we go. Here we go. We got the top 10 list for today. We have a top 10 pieces of technology that were used in 2026 that were not around in that are used in 2026 that were not around in 1999. 800-771-1025. Let's go with Doug on line 1.
Tablets.
Yeah, buddy. What?
Tablets.
No. Sorry. It's Sean, line 2.
Hey, JP, what's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Tablets was my guess. I was going to go with that, but since that's taken, GPS.
GPS is number 7.
We were really out there raw dogging the roads, man. We were screwed if we didn't. What would happen? We had to like rely on some stranger's house. Hey, knock, knock, knock. Can I use your phone? Or hey, gas station. Which way do I go? Random employee could be lying to me. Like we just.
That's true. I remember taking road trips with my parents to Canada, and like my mom had to basically be like holding the map and with the map quest.
It's all big and in the way.
And then, it was so like interesting to see that. I'm always thought, I wonder what it's going to be like when I do that. Never had to.
At that point, at first when I started driving the vans for the radio station, we had Hagstroms, the maps, the Hagstrom maps.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a giant map. Not giant, but it's in a binder, and you have to like put in what you're looking for, and then there was a grid, and you had to then find it on the map.
Oh, like G7 and whatever, and you go down, and that's how you figure out the roads or whatever?
Yeah, and then there was another one,
That's too
and
much.
then that went to like go to yahoo.com, put in directions, and then you'd have to print out the directions.
Yeah, but then you have to read that.
And you got to read it while you're driving. It was a good time.
Highlight the important stuff or memorize part of it.
Jose, line 3.
High definition televisions.
Yes.
HD TVs, no, but I think it's all. Well, I'll give it to you. Smart TVs.
Yeah.
Same concept.
Yeah.
All the smart TVs are HD. That's number 1, actually.
TV's come a long way.
5.
About it.
Hi, Roombas?
Not in the top 10. Even though we have 2 of them in our house. Because,
It seems very Jetsons. Like, as a kid telling me that there's an automatic vacuum cleaner that just does its own thing, and if it bumps into something, it goes the other way. And, like, that seems very Jetsons-y, futuristic.
We have one that's half vacuum cleaner, half mop. How's that for fancy?
It wets the floor? Like, it gets... Wasn't the one named Abercrombie or Al...
Oh, I don't know.
Bumbledore? It was named after...
No, not Bumbledore.
Was it after Harry Potter or something?
No,
Abacus?
it was after the birdcage. Agador?
Yeah, there we go.
From the movie The Birdcage?
Yeah.
Chris, line 6.
I was looking for the fleshlight.
The fleshlight, no, unfortunately. Did not make the top 10.
That list is bunk.
Marine Rob, line 7.
So does this have to be a physical device or just
No,
in general?
It's a piece of technology. So just in general.
Okay, so I was going to say streaming services.
Streaming services is number 6.
Yeah, that's true.
There you go. Let's do Mike, line 8.
Hello, all. How's everybody doing?
What's happening?
No, much. My guess is AI.
AI is number 10.
Yeah.
And coming on strong.
Yep.
Let's do Jesse, line 1.
Jesse's not.
Jesse's gone. Jason, line 2.
Hey, I'm thinking the Keurig, those new fancy coffee machines.
No, sorry. No Keurig. Rich, line 3.
The Wi-Fi networks?
That's what I thought, too, when I was making the list. And because it wasn't on what I had looked up. And it turns out that came out, or it was available in 1997 and became more mainstream in 1999. Because I was looking at the list, I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Wi-Fi's got to be there. Nope, just came out. It came out in, available in 1999. Chris, line 4.
Smartphones?
No. Oh, we already got it. Yes. Sorry about that. Smartphones were number 3. I apologize. There's a lot going on when I have to do a top 10 list. My apologies. Jesse, line 6.
Hey there, Jesse here from Northport. Thinking cryptocurrency.
Well, yeah.
No.
Oh, I didn't make the list.
Not in the top 10. I guess maybe it's just not as mass appeal. Think about it. Like, everybody's got a smartphone. Everybody's got a smart TV at this point. Everybody's got GPS one way or another. It's on your phone. It's in your car. Steve, line 7.
Hey, how about COVID masks?
No.
I mean, masks like that existed for surgeons forever, right?
I think he's being a wise ass.
Yeah, I think he was trying to be funny.
How is that funny?
I don't know. Ask him. Call him back.
Right.
I was taking him seriously. Oh, my God.
Mike, line 8.
How about Ring cameras?
No.
Oh.
No, that was another one that I thought would be here, but
that was kind of futuristic too. If you had told me when I was a kid, and you'll be able to, watch your house from afar, through a camera that you just, it seems very
right,
future.
Big Brothery.
Yeah. Isn't it funny that he went on that, what's it called, Shark's Tank, and they all said, "Get out of here, that thing sucks," and now look at him.
He was laughing.
That's
now.
insane.
Who sucks
Sure
now?
is.
Sharks.
The minute you see your invention in Costco, you know you ain't broke.
Yeah, right?
You know you ain't broke. Jeff, line 1.
Hey, guys. Good afternoon. Almost afternoon, yeah. How about electric cars?
Electric cars are number 9. Yep.
We just don't have the bounty? I feel like we got all of them.
No, we don't. You actually have 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 6.
Oh,
you
okay.
got 6 out of the 10. Let's do Todd, line 4.
Good afternoon, JP and gang. How about Facebook?
Social media, number 2.
Oh, duh. Why didn't,
When the world was a better place. Richard, line 3.
It's the same place. You just didn't know it.
Hey, everyone. How about airbags?
No.
Oh, airbags were a thing in 1999.
No. Jose, line 5.
How about online banking?
Online banking is not in the top 10.
God bless online banking.
Peggy, line 6.
We did stand in line at the bank, didn't we?
I was thinking about FaceTiming people.
FaceTime is not only here, it is number 8, and that is the bounty. Congratulations. You are a winner today. Your choice. You want to go to, I have a pair of 1-day 2-park passes for Universal Orlando. I have Avenged Sevenfold in Good Charlotte, or I have the band Yellow Card at the Baycare Sound.
Oh, my gosh.
The pressure.
How about Universal?
You got a pair of passes. Congratulations, a pair of 1-day 2-park passes for Universal.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. My birthday's coming up in a couple of weeks. I'm going to be 81, and I'm going to Universal.
Nice.
I love it. Happy birthday.
You going to ride the rides?
Oh, some of them I can. Yes.
Okay.
I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, I love
Right
this.
on.
I just thought I'd take a chance and see 50, and there you go. You never know, right?
You're right.
Congratulations. Hold
Take a
on,
chance.
okay?
I will. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
That's
You're
the
very
gratitude
welcome.
I
She win
want
the
to
bone
hear.
bonus?
Yes, that's the
so
gratitude I
excited.
want to
love
hear.
it.
That's every day. I don't put them on hold right away because I want them to say thank you, and
Yeah.
like 9 out of 10 times they don't, and it's frustrating. She just made up for all of it. She's
Oh,
so
I love
happy
that.
right now.
Good for you, Peggy. We love you.
Also,
Top 10 pieces of technology used in 2026 that were not around in 1999. At number 10 was AI. At number 9, electric cars. Number 8, Zoom/FaceTime. Number 7, GPS. Number 6, streaming services. Number 5, food delivery apps, DoorDash, and all that kind of stuff. Number 4, nobody got. Uber, Lyft.
yeah, but that's those two last. I feel like asterisk because there were cabs and there was delivery services. You delivered pizza. Like there was stuff.
But you weren't getting it from your phone.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
guess
I'm
from the
saying?
phone. Yeah.
Right. You weren't doing that. That was like you got to call the pizzeria and have the pizzeria deliver it,
on
or
the
call
phone.
the cab company and do that way. Number 3, smartphones. Number 2, social media. And number 1 on the list of the top 10 pieces of technology used in 2026 that were not around in 1999, smart TVs. There you go.
I have a Merriam-Webster official list. They posted something. It said the New York Knicks had last won a championship in 1973. Here are some words whose first known use appeared in 1973, and FaceTime is on that list.
What?
So I don't know what it was in 1973.
Yeah, you have FaceTime with somebody. So if you wanted to talk to your boss, you wanted to get FaceTime with your boss. It wasn't with your boss. It wasn't
FaceTime. Okay.
It wasn't. Yeah, right.
That
It wasn't-
confused me.
Yeah.
BFF is on their improv pay-per-view, Stockholm Syndrome. There's a bunch of things or whatever.
Pay-per-view. Remember pay-per-view?
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Pepperidge
I think
Farm
it's
remembers.
It still is. I mean, UFC was doing pay-per-views forever until the beginning of this year when they switched over to Paramount Plus. That was all pay-per-view events.
Yeah, but
boxing was all pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view also was. It was like all the movies would go on there first, right?
No, it was
Like after theaters.
It was always an event. Like to me, it was. From what I remember, it was always like a big thing that if you wanted to watch, that's like literally in the title,
Right.
pay
Yeah.
per
WrestleMania-
actual view.
WrestleMania used to be pay-per-view. Boxing matches. It wasn't movies, but movies went to like HBO and Showtime and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Right out of the theater. Well, they went to videotape and then to the cable channels, I believe. But Monica's right. It was events, a la the WrestleManias and the UFC fights and all that good
They
stuff.
did show movies. They just Googled it.
Yeah, they showed movies.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought.
I thought you said like right out of the theaters. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I never watched the movie there. But if Google says so, then I believe it.
Okay.
I'm uncomfortable.
Are you Googling it too? Is that why did you get quiet?
No.
I'm
okay.
gonna-
I
was
believe you.
waiting-
I'm trusting
I was
you.
waiting for the discomfort to build.
Sweaty.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
Hey man, what's Hard Rock Bet giving you players?
If you win your first $5 bet, you get $150 in bonus bets.
$750? ¿Cuánto?
Oh, was that Ronaldinho? Sounds like his first bet scored.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New customers bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. You think suppressors are expensive? Sonic Core suppressors start under $300 and their 22 caliber cans are just $179. Plus, check out Springfield Armory's hottest new firearm, the Kuna. Will's got a pile of them ready to sell. Come talk to the Shark Coast crew, score special event deals, and find the perfect setup. Shark Coast Tacticals on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota, often imitated, never duplicated. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Your future electrical customers are already telling us what matters most, and CMG Tampa has the data. From online reviews and emergency response expectations to professionalism, pricing, and company credibility, our custom research study reveals what homeowners are really looking for in an electrical contractor. Want a free analysis before your competitors get it? Email research@theboneonline.com today.
For decades, Camtech School of Construction has been the leader, preparing thousands of people to further their career as a licensed contractor. Check out the Camtech Seminar Wednesday, 7 p.m. at Tampa Renaissance, Jim Walter Boulevard. Get licensed, get legal, get CamtechSchool.com.
Hey, it's Galvin. Your AC is working harder than you are in this heat, and gas and groceries not getting cheaper, so this is a win. Badger Bob's Staycation Comfort Contest. $125 for gas, $125 for groceries, plus a free AC checkup. Enter now at theboneonline.com.
Tampa Bay, if your AC isn't keeping up, now's the time to get it checked before the heat really kicks in. At my house, I rely on Hawkins Service Company because they show up, fix it right, and keep things simple from start to finish. They've been helping local homeowners for over 30 years and have earned thousands of 5-star reviews along the way, plus solid guarantees you can trust. New customers save 10% off any service when you mention the Bone. Schedule today at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins Service Company. One call handles it all.
I love days like these at the pool, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can sometimes take me out of the moment. I'm ready to make a splash with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza. Skyrizi is a prescription-only injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. At 4 months, most people saw 90% clearer skin when measured from head to toe, and many were even 100% plaque-free. People also saw significant improvement in psoriasis symptoms of pain, redness, itching, and burning.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Now there's nothing on my skin thanks to Skyrizi, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
Progressive knows that boat days can come with unexpected problems.
Dang, I forgot the wakeboard. How am I supposed to enjoy myself without my favorite water activity? I mean, sure, we could still go tubing, fishing, or even just relax on a floaty, but without the wakeboard, what's the point?
If a real problem comes along, your boat's protected 24/7 with Progressive, so you can keep worrying about boater problems. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, not available in D.C.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. And now, back to JP.
JP, Monica, Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
JP,
800-771-1025. You can still watch the show. You can watch The Bone all day. Just go to YouTube, put in the 1025 The Bone YouTube channel. You can watch all the shows, should you so choose.
we're missing Spain and Cabo Verde. I can't roll my R's. Verde.
We're
the Spanish
not,
one.
We're not missing. You're missing. I have it on in studio.
Do you really?
Yeah.
This place. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 TVs. One works, and it's you.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally it.
Yeah, I can't see you because I have to turn around to look at you.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
7.
it's usually right in front of me. I can look, but
7 TVs, and
might be
that
able
one
to-
works.
You might be able to get that taken care of.
Anyway, it's 0-0.
look at that.
It is nil. It is that a girl, Monica. It is 0-0.
I love
Although
this.
Spain has just had some incredible chances. This goalie's been out of his mind.
I'm missing it. I will need explanation about the groups as well, because this is Group H, from what I understand. And United States doesn't play until Friday, which is awesome, because then I can get into it. But
It's a 3:00 day on that Juneteenth holiday, so it's a 3:00 game.
I love it. No, but I also have I have a million questions, but of course. But
What?
one thing I found fascinating and interesting that I didn't realize wasn't just I just thought it was a thing was the hydration.
It's the worst thing that's happening to the World Cup.
But why? Because why?
I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because it's only for the World Cup. It doesn't, and it's never been before, unless they actually needed it.
I thought they did in Africa.
It ruins, because it's
started.
necessary.
Yeah.
It ruins the flow of the game.
Yeah.
But it's necessary because these guys are for an hour and a half nonstop running. Like they're running huge fields,
Right.
not a tiny, like a huge pitch, huge, and they need hydration. And the commercials need to play so I can go pee.
Well, that's the problem. The problem is it's greed.
Yeah.
I
Which
don't
is
like
everything
greed.
you hate.
I do, but I also
But
need
that's
to
the
pee.
truth.
I think it's naive, and that's
Yeah.
coming from me,
Yeah.
to think that there wasn't going to be any need for
There
commercials.
never has been before.
No. Trust me,
There has
FIFA does
never
not
been-
care about those players. They go, we got some more money to make here.
Exactly.
Let's give them a
This
water
has got-
break.
It has nothing to do with the players' welfare.
Can I ask you?
Because you think about it, they're playing. Yesterday they were playing in Houston, and they had the roof closed. It was air conditioned, and they're giving them hydration breaks.
Well,
It
they
doesn't
still
make any
need
sense. Even the
hydration.
commentators are saying this is just.
Listen, they
not-
need hydration.
Yeah.
That's
at halftime.
biologically.
That's
The
the whole
game has
point of
been
it.
the game has been this way since the dawn of time.
Yeah.
With
Doesn't
no
make it
hydration
right.
break.
I don't like this is how it's always done mentality. But let me ask you this. I don't care about, I don't like greed, you're right. I don't care about it's just now, whatever. And if they're not going to do it, whatever. But I want to know what the players think. If the players are okay with it, then I'm okay with it. If they think it's stupid, then I think it's stupid.
Well-
It's about the players.
I know there are coaches that have been very vocal about how it ruins the flow of the game.
Coaches saying running up and down. What do the
Because
players
what
say?
they did was you took a game that forever is two halves, and the game flows.
Mm-hmm.
And now they made it into quarters without using the word.
Yeah. It's
So
annoying.
now it's a 4-quarter game all of a sudden. And that's not the way this game is meant to be played.
They ask us here if we want to do it when we coach. They go, do you want to do a water break? And I always say no. Always say no.
How do the kids stay hydrated?
Well, for me, it's a coaching thing because now you get another break to
Yeah.
go talk to your team, rally your team. They get a break and all that. And I hate that. So I'm like, let's go through.
I'm cool with it. My opinion is if it's 90 degrees or higher, yes.
But what about
100%.
Florida where it's 85 degrees and it feels like 100 because of the humidity?
Tough.
Here's
Get to
the thing.
90 get to
Says
90
the guy, I'm sitting on my ass for 2 hours and I have to refill this water cup and I have a day and I'm doing nothing. These people are running outside nonstop. Like I don't understand why
Monica,
you wouldn't want them to hydrate.
You're asking the opinion of two guys that have played the game for a big chunk of their life.
Wouldn't
And
you have
you're
liked
telling
it?
us our opinion is wrong.
I didn't say your opinion's wrong at all. I
Give
didn't
us
say
our
that.
flowers.
Right. I want my goddamn flower. We put our time in here, lady.
I did not say that it was wrong. I'm telling you that I believe I think it's that's why I said ask the players. That was one of the first things I said. But also
I was a player.
when you did it, would you have liked to? I'm not saying you would have or you needed it or anything, but wouldn't it have been nice to somehow get some refreshment because you're sweating your ass off and you're working hard?
Because in the game, they can still get that. There's times where there's like a kick going to be had and they'll run over to the sideline. You can't come off the field. Someone will
Right.
throw them a water ball. They'll get some water and they'll throw it back. You
Right.
don't need to introduce a whole break. The guys will get it if they need it.
Monica, in the case of the World Cup, I can promise you, it's only about revenue. That's
okay, and I believe
all
that.
it
Like,
is.
I think it's naive to think that wasn't going to happen. Like, if you
But
bring
again-
something to America, they're going to find a way to be greedy about it.
But again, well, it's not just America. You also have Canada and you have Mexico. in the
America,
mix.
that's what I'm saying. The
Well,
continent,
the-
you bring it here on this
Right.
side of the ocean, and I don't doubt that people are trying to make some money off of it. Not saying it's good, bad, right, or wrong. I'm saying I expected that.
No matter where it is on the planet, the networks are the networks. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but you
if,
don't
if
have
if these games were being played in Spain, it's still going to be on Fox. So
On
it doesn't
this
matter what country it's in. It's still going to be on Fox. The networks are always going to want it, but FIFA was supposed to stop it. And the way they used to get around it was by putting logos in the corner of the screen.
Yeah.
That's the way they would put, like Adidas. They would, and that was around for X amount of time. And then they would put Budweiser, and then
will
that would
say-
be,
I was surprised that the field, the pitch, God, I got it, was so pristine. Like there is no,
Yeah,
there are
that's
no
the whole thing.
sponsors. There's no, it's all just green grass.
Well, you got all the way around that has the sponsors. But as far as the field
Like
goes,
hockey.
yeah, and they're going to screw it up. They're going to screw it up for the NFL because they're going to take the grass fields up. And these guys are going to keep
That's what
getting
they
hurt
were
on the turf.
There was
Yeah,
a couple
turf
of
is insane.
Yeah, I've read a couple articles.
Why
about
none of the
that.
guys play on it? It's insane. They're not going to hurt themselves doing that, running and busting up their knees the whole time.
It's just they'll say it's expensive to maintain.
Again,
and I'll say you're investing in your humans.
Yeah.
How about you put, concern for your humans that you're paying a lot of money for?
That's kind of like the hydration break. They're investing in their humans. They can produce more if they're hydrated. Also, I just like the name, hydration break.
I was going to say, you will argue the paint off a wall.
I'm just saying, I said my point of view, I'm not trying to argue with you. My point of view is and I said this already, if the players are good with it, if the players don't like it, I don't need the coach. He's not running. Which, by the way, was it just the one game? Or coaches are just like in suits sitting up in the stands?
No, those aren't the coaches. Those are from the federation. Most of the time, the coaches are on the sideline.
Yeah. Okay,
those are people from with their respective federations. The soccer federations from around the globe, or the countries that are playing in the game.
Yeah,
that whole thing.
I was a little annoyed by that.
Only like the president of the national team and stuff like that. It's not like the
that
actual coaches.
It didn't seem right. I'm like,
they're next. They're next to the players.
Okay.
No, there was a story the other day. I don't know if you saw this. That Rod Stewart was supposed to play a concert in San Diego. Yeah. I think it was on Friday night. If I have the days right, if I have the days wrong, I apologize. But he was supposed to play Friday night. He got canceled. He canceled the show because he got laryngitis.
Like right before, like 45 minutes or an hour or
right.
whatever.
So people are in the venue 40 minutes before he canceled because he couldn't sing. He took the steroid shot, and it didn't come back in time, so they had to cancel the show. But the next day, he got on a private jet with his family and flew across the country from California to Boston to go see Scotland play in the World Cup. So everybody who was at everybody, they were all overreacting because laryngitis has nothing to do because he looked fine.
Yeah.
Right? He's sitting in the stands with his family, and he looks fine.
Yeah.
But, you have laryngitis. You're not curled up in bed with a fever or anything.
Yeah.
You just have no vocal cords. And maybe, he gets the steroid shot because I deal with it every once in a blue moon. And you get a steroid shot, and hours later, you have your voice back. But he didn't have it in time for the show, and everybody's bitching and moaning and screaming that they feel ripped off, and, why did he, the whole deal.
I think he was supposed to be behind closed doors for at least a year or something.
Something along those lines.
In order for that to be acceptable.
Right. How dare you leave the house?
People
and meanwhile, he's 80. He gives 0 Fs.
What are you going to do?
What any of these people complaining are. Like, what are you going to do? You're going to cancel me? You're not going to come to the next show? There's not going to be one. I'm 80.
I'm going to die. Yeah. No way. Don't speak ill of 80-year-olds. Peggy won, and she's 81, and she's going to Universal. She's amazing.
Listen, she's not going on tour singing American standards.
No, she's not. But she's listening to JP Show, which I absolutely love.
That is great. Because I can tell you this, my father wouldn't listen to me. At 80-something years old, he'd be like, "You're a douche. What are you talking about? You're an idiot. How did I raise such a dumb child?" And then he would just go on and on about how useless I am. And I'm lying.
Thanks,
That's
Dad.
the other thing he'd say. You're lying.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not lying.
My favorite, I don't remember that.
Right.
Okay.
And then I'd be like, okay, I can make a half a dozen phone calls right now that will back my story up. He's like, yeah, fully,
You're crazy. You're crazy, JP.
Yeah. Well, that's it for us today. Thank you, Monica. I'm glad you made it through.
Yeah, thank you.
Feeling a little bit better?
Absolutely. You guys are my medicine.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Who are you? Are you high?
You fed me my medicine right down my throat.
Commodity on this.
Some vitamin D?
Yeah.
Straight down my gullet.
All right. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Diz. Sending show with Dizzy will be coming up next. You want to watch them again, just go over to YouTube. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Have a great day. Bye.
You had to care. The traffic is stuck. And you're not moving anywhere. You thought you found a friend.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The JP featured cut of the day. Listen right now on the 102.5 The Bone app. Sponsored by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorney.
Budweiser is teaming up with Tampa Bay Outdoor Kitchens and Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Market to celebrate America's 250th birthday with the giveaway of a $10,000 outdoor grilling package. It's the Budweiser Grill for America Summer Sweepstakes. Details at theboneonline.com.
At Farrah & Farrah, our power comes from lawyers who believe in your case. Tampa.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
A family office is a team built to handle the three biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today, 855-TRAJAN-1. That's 855-TRAJAN-1.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Cat named Mo here from my friends at Blue Bear Total Home Services. Now, let's be honest. Nobody wants to call an HVAC company until the AC quits during a Florida heat wave. And when that happens, you want someone you can trust. That's Blue Bear Total Home Services with a perfect 5-star rating and over 460 Google reviews. Right now, get a full AC system tune-up for just $79 or upgrade your system with 0% financing for 60 months, payments as low as $104 a month. Visit BlueBearTotalHomeServices.com.
When you enter a place of business, you're owed a legal duty that the place of business is safe for you to shop in. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you suffered an injury at a place of business, our duty is to protect you after that harm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
Any good weekend plans?
Oh, I'm going on a weekend cruise on MSC Cruises. We're going to White Sand Beach and Beanbag Share.
Are you using nouns as verbs?
You can do that on MSC Cruises. Where was I? The food. We'll rigatoni, French fry, we might even gelato. How about you?
Oh, yeah, I was going to lawnmower.
For a limited time, skip the airport and get up to 30% off cruises, plus kids sail free.
To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Real Success. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ourrealsuccess.com.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses and acquiring rental properties right here in the Tampa area without using your own money? You'll learn to flip houses and secure rental properties in your spare time to get on track towards real wealth building. We're offering a handful of motivated individuals the opportunity to attend our workshop right here in the Tampa area for free. That's right, we'll give you 2 free tickets when you text FREE to 64,000. The Tampa area is the perfect market to flip houses and build rental income. Don't miss this opportunity. Come to a complimentary live 2-hour workshop workshop next week right here in the Tampa area and learn how to start making money flipping homes and building long-term wealth with rental properties. To get 2 free tickets, text FREE to 64,000. Text in the next 10 minutes, and registrants will also receive a free copy of our Funding for Deals guide. Text FREE to 64,000 for 2 complimentary tickets. Text FREE to 64,000.
It's a cat named Mo. For another Mo DeWitt and the Just Call Mo Comedy Jam happening August 8th at Side Splitters. Carol Wood, Ross Padgett, Lee Cohen, John Charles Ragland, and J.J. Curry. And saving the best for last, though he won't go last because he's only got 5 minutes, from my show, Drew Garabo Live, it will be Drew R. Garabo. Oh, that reminds me, I'm hosting. It's Saturday, August 8th. Doors open at 4. Proceeds benefit the Down Syndrome Association of Tampa Bay. Come out and have a laugh for a good cause.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Here we go. All systems go.
This is the true story about Mac. Check it. Times are changing, more so each year. But the early morning Stone Pimp is here.
3, 2, 1.
People are expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. You're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, or when a man has worked at a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, a computer took your place, daddy. That's hard time.
And those cars are going real fast and real laugh, son.
But he's gay. He's blind.
You ready? Oh, wait. So we're just gonna wing it?
There's a big difference between winging it and saying what happens. Now let's see what happens.
And now.
Right now.
Now, it's Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Never fast, take a guess. I be the early morning Stone Pimp. Straight limping, Boone's Farm drinking. At the party, big booty pinching. Chilling like a villain. Balloon.
God bless America. I gotta tell you, if there's one thing I took away from this weekend, it's the power of a damn USA chant. You fill your weekend with enough USA chants, and you'll come out of it feeling more American than ever before. Welcome to Senning Show. My name is John Senning. He is Dizzy. Dragging ass today. Knocking the cobwebs loose. It feels like a Monday. We're going to turn it into a fun day. Find a way to get involved with the program. You can hit us up on the phone lines, 800-771-1025. Get up in the vroom vroom. Are we live on the?
Well, it's not the vroom vroom room.
Yeah,
Apparently
we're
it's
still
JP.
in the. Does JP have a name for his for his room?
Yes.
What is it called?
The chat room.
Oh, it is. Oh, the long. I'll take it to the lab. I got nothing right now. My brain is not firing on all cylinders yet. Either way, if you're in there watching the last of JP show or whatever's happening, appreciate it. 1025 The Bone. You'll see the little circle glowing. You can also hit us up on social media at The John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor. I have to say, monumental weekend. Fun, action-packed. Every time there's like a weekend with tons of stuff, I don't dread it, but I just go like, okay, the weekend is, you're not going to have, I'm a downtime kind of guy.
Okay.
I like to have my downtime, and this one I'm like, damn, jam-packed. That being said, I may change my ways because being busy and being out and doing a bunch of stuff was so much fun, and we'll try to fill in some of the gaps from the weekend as we go along. But Friday night, I was blown away. You heard us talking about it all day on Friday. Shout out to Mayor Pete, Mayor Pete Boland, and everybody at Great Bay, the Rowdies, because the party at Al Lang Stadium was hopping, to say the least. If you have not seen the videos, check out the 1025 The Bone on social media. Do you think all of those people are like soccer fans, like you're soccer fans, or are a lot of those people like just get into the fray because it's Team USA? Because the ferocious, intense, rowdy nature of the crowd was amazing, and I just wonder, are these people that into soccer, or is it just a fun thing to do to cheer on your country?
I would say 70 are probably into it, and then the other 30 just want to be in the moment in World Cup.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Because, man, when they scored and they did it a few times, the place got completely wild. By the end of the night, tarps were off. People were shirtless.
People were throwing their drinks up in there every time the goal scored. They're like, I don't need this drink. I'll get another one.
It really was something to behold. And I hope that the Team USA continues that, because I'd love to be a part of as many of those as humanly possible. There's another one that is taking place this Friday at Janus. It'll be Drew will be out there. Diz will be out there. I'm 99.9% positive. And Drew will be broadcasting live. Drew and Diz will be broadcasting live from 1 to 4. And I think the game on Friday starts at 3, but it's at Janus. So make your plans for that as well. But just blown away. And Mayor Pete, dude, he's a character, and he's just the best. He doesn't. I knew that I would like have some things to do, and like I would be on the mic and stuff. And when I get there, Mayor Pete, he's got the rundown. He's got the rundown of the whole thing. And somewhere in there, he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna want to do a big entrance for you." So Mayor Pete, maybe we could put it up on the Bone Insta. I know you put it up over the weekend, but maybe you could put it on the Bone Instagram story. Mayor Pete had essentially a special entrance for me where he hyped me up and brought me onto the field with Hulk Hogan's Real American. And it was really, really cool. The crowd was rowdy, and I hope that was that supposed to happen. Like, was it in the soccer community expected that they would do as well as they did?
Yeah. I thought it was going to be a good showing by us. I didn't know we were going to perform look so good, but I knew we would score a few goals.
Yeah, and that was a fun night. We had a little pregame over at the Senning Estate, which was nice to kick it with you for a little bit. And I wrote this note in here because I wanted to make sure not to skip over it. We get to Al Lang in a timely fashion. Diz drove me, driving Miss Senning, and he drives me over there. And I learned that you are somebody who backs into your parking spot.
Oh, yeah, you don't.
Is that every time you park, you back in?
99% of the time, I back into a spot.
What is were you taught that, do you think? Or are you in your head just like, I need to be able to escape here easily?
I think I got it from my pops. I think he always backs into spots. It makes it easier when you're leaving.
I get that. Yeah. I get that. But I can back into a spot, but it does feel like it makes it a lot more difficult when you're getting into your spot.
What do you mean? When you're first getting. Yeah. No, well, it's easier to do that when you're pulling up and you see everything around you than when you get in the car and now you go, what changed since I got in the car? When I'm backing up, what's going to be behind? You know what I mean? There's people walking. There's stuff like that.
I did say this to you. And I've heard it. And here, we have the blessing of having a mixed race show and relationship here.
Yeah.
And we like to highlight little nuanced things. I have been told or learned through my life that the brothers and the sisters back into their spots more than white folks.
Is that a true statement?
I've heard it at some point in my life. Yeah. I don't know if it's real or if it's not, but it could just be one of those things. I don't know why I would, but it's so funny because the house that I pointed out to you when we were at my house, the house, they always and only back into their driveway.
Well, I always, even at
your driveway you do.
Yep.
Oh, see, that's hardcore. That's
it's just something about when I get in the car and I'm facing the direction, I see everything when I'm leaving.
I mean, I kind of get it. I just couldn't imagine if I'm going to the Target or to an event. I'm like, well, let me back this bad boy in.
Yeah.
You just nice and easy, smooth as can be.
Yeah, I like doing stuff like that. Are you good at parallel parking?
I enjoy